All right, you guys. Are we ready to get this mic started? Yeah! Woo! Happy Halloween early. Thank you guys all for showing up. Let's get ready to rumble! I'm going to bring up your host, the amazing heavy hitter in the comedy scene here. You all know him. You all fucking love this guy. Give it up for Derek J.
Thank you. Thank y'all for them claps. Right. Like, if it was church and you had to clap to go to heaven, some of y'all wouldn't go. Now, we're about to start this mic. This is Laughs in Lakeview. I am Derek J. We do this mic every Monday. I'm going to bring myself back up one more time. Can I get some fucking claps, please? Let's get to the mic right now. Y'all put your hands together for your host, Jeremy J. Make me feel like I want to be here. I swear to God. Jesus, I appreciate y'all for coming. Look. First timers. If it's your first time here, please clap. If it's your first time here, first. Y'all been here before? Because you've been here before? I don't feel you, sir. Oh, at the bar. Okay. Well, fuck the bar if it's not Monday. If it's not Monday, what you came for karaoke? You got a nice voice? I'm just no. Thank you. Please come to the bar. Support the bar so that the bar can stay open so that I can have an open mic. I appreciate it. He was very specific. He was like, I think I've been here before, but not to see your black ass. That's what he said inadvertently. Like I felt it in his soul. He was like, no, I'd like to see you, my brother. But, I've been here before, like, not on Black Night, but, Y'all better loosen up. It's going to get worse than that, I swear to God. So, so I do this mic every Monday. And I know y'all came out for an open mic, and it is an open mic. But what we do here is a thing called joke development. That's what we do here. We develop jokes. So if anybody thinks or wants to come up, like you, sir, did you sign up? No? You may have the urge. Like, I got some shit to say. You're welcome to come up and say it. But this night is about joke development, people. Joke development. That's why I got the bells around the room. Because as comics, this is our workout room. You cannot bomb at an open mic. It's impossible. How can you do bad trying to do better? Right? Yeah. Right? But you can do not so good. That's why we got the bells around the room, right? So if a joke needs to be developed more, you as the audience interaction, hit the bell for me one time. Everybody got a bell? Just hit the bell one time. Right. That helps us. That helps us, like, okay, I need to take this joke down a different direction, or this, that, and the other. Comics, for all the comics, I'll be standing over there. I give you a hand. You got 1 minute. No, I don't have a light. I have a hand, and I have like a white side and a black side. I give you the white side of my hand. I record every show, comics, so the recording is free. Just inbox me and you will get it. No problem. Other than that, I would say 1 drink minimum, but you guys are having a great time. Are we celebrating anything? Is anybody celebrating anything? I want to get that out the way. Halloween? Okay. I see 1 costume. Oh, 2. Oh, shit. Oh, all right. Whew, boy, if I had a higher credit rating, I'm swelling would be with me. All right. All right, other than that, comics, remember, in here, please, be yourself. Be yourself. Have fun, comics. Be yourself and have fun. Tonight is supposed to get really cold. Y'all heard that? So it'd be like in the 30s, it's supposed to be like, cold as polar bear balls in this one. Right? I don't mind it getting cold, but sometimes that Chicago cold can get like too cold, like when it's like -28. Crazy shit happens when it's negative 28. Like, you gotta do crazy shit. Like, you really gotta go outside and start your car every day, whether you're driving or not, when it's negative 28, right? Because your shit might not start. I remember one when it was crazy as fuck. It was so cold, I went out to start my car. It followed me back in the house. Okay. I swear to God. I'm gonna shake the shit off of your asses. I'm gonna shake it off. Okay, maybe you guys are like this old weird joke I got. I always do this joke and I get like mixed reviews from it. What do you call a cougar? An older lady, but she's transgender.
Actually, I don't give a shit. I'm doing it anyway.
She's a bobcat. Y'all coming along a little bit. Coming along a little bit. Coming along a little bit. White people. Got enough of you in here?
Hey, white people. Oh.
Yeah, look. This is a pressing question in the black community, okay? I'm gonna ask the white people, is it true that the longer you bond with your pet, the more you and your pet start to look alike?
Yes.
Is that true?
No.
All the white people always say it's true. I didn't believe it was true. Until one day I saw a one-armed man walking a three-legged dog. I said, these two are inseparable. Okay, y'all warming up a little bit. Y'all warming up a little bit. All right. I got one more. I don't even know. Oh, man, look, I don't know. Y'all, let me see. It's gonna be my last one. Maybe. You heard that Jesse Smollett back in the news, right? Jesse's trying to appeal his case. Now, if y'all don't know, for those of you who don't know, Jesse Smollett was a black gay actor on the show Empire. You remember that? Yeah, and he told like the biggest triplicate lie that we can ever fucking hear. Jesse said while it was negative 28 degrees in downtown Chicago at 2:30 in the morning, he was accosted by two African Trump supporters.
And as always, thanks.
I ain't believe none of that shit. That story gets worse right as it goes on, right? Like he mixed the truth in with the lie. Like the only part of his story that I believe was the beginning part, where he said it was 2:30 in the morning and he was going to Subway to get a 12-inch. Okay. So comics, this is what this type of crowd is. This is a very, very conservative Republican crowd. They'll like your jokes, but they won't laugh, ha ha, but they'll laugh. So as long as they do this, that joke is motherfucking hitting comics, okay? Okay? All right. So look, we gonna clap when they get on. We gonna clap when they get off.
What is your first name?
But what's in the middle? All right. Let me go ahead and see who's first. I'm a man. All right. So first come to the mic right now. Look, y'all start clapping. Put your hands together. Make some noise for my brother, Mr. Aaron Chase, y'all. Aaron Chase. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Hey, guys. How are we good? Are you guys comics or people? You guys are humans? Are you human? Okay, cool. I'm paying attention to the humans tonight. No offense, community. Well, I'm doing good. I'm learning a lot about myself. I've recently found out that I'm an introvert. That's what I realized. Introverted guy. And for me, like, going out to the club is not fun. To me, a perfect night is staying at home and smoking weed and drawing anime titties. Yeah. That's a dope night. If the internet ever goes out, fuck Pornhub. I got stats, nigga. I got stats. Every fucking angle, every shape, size, color, creed. I gotta work on the areolas. Takes a lot of contour lines, a lot of drawing lessons on YouTube. So I got a lot of extroverted friends who want to take me out places. I don't want to fucking go nowhere. And they always try to convince me the same way, and it never works. I always say, Aaron, come on, man, don't be a bitch. that's not going to hurt my feelings because I was a black vegetarian in the 90s. I've heard far worse than don't be a bit. It's hard enough to be black with diet restrictions. It's a hard life. I think being non-binary in 2023 is difficult, nigga. Be a black man, order a salad and water, and just watch the judgment. It's fucking terrible. And I didn't know I was an introvert. Didn't realize it until quarantine. Before quarantine, I thought I liked people. And now I'm like, fuck y'all. I don't want to be around nobody. I feel like I had to come out as an introvert. It's like when a lesbian puts on her first flannel. This makes a lot of sense. Let me get some basketball shorts and an honorary do-rag. Even white lesbians wear do-rags for some reason. It's an indicator thing. I actually found out, are there any lesbians in the audience? Okay, secret time. So I dated this girl, she turned out to be a lesbian, and apparently they wear thumb rings to like indicate, okay, perfect, something funny's there, something real's there. No, I'll go places, I'll go to events, it's just certain type of, I'm not gonna go to a party, I'm not gonna go to a gathering, I'm not going to a barbecue, I'm not going to a function, but if you invite me to a shindig, yeah, Idris Elba hangs out at shindigs, nigga, you crazy? Shindig, they got charcuterie boards at shindigs. Clearly, I live the upper crust lifestyle, you poor pieces of shit. No, and I think part of it is I want to protect my energy. That's part of it too. I want to be around. I don't trust groups of people. I don't trust people because when you're around a group of people, that's the easiest way to get beef. This will be interesting how this goes. I'm okay with conflict. I'm not good with beef. You can solve conflict through discussion, but when people have beef, someone's got to die. Beef is for middle schoolers and rappers, nigga. I don't want no part of beef with anybody. When I'm alone, I never have beef with myself. I want good vibes. I want good vibes around people. I just want to be around people that are chill, don't cause no goddamn problem. I want to be around people who, when you take a picture, they smile in the picture. Okay. You ever see niggas mean mug the picture? Okay. This is for you then. Niggas mean mug, because you know what I see your face reacting and everyone else is, I always smile when I go to Disneyland. There's a group of dudes out there who refuse to look happy in pictures. I don't want to be around them. They make me look stupid. We all say, and I'm, this is, why? They look like this is going back to the whole being a black vegetarian thing too. It's you can't, black men won't let each other just be happy. Why can't I cry in Goofy movie? Fuck. I heard about that salad for 2 weeks. It passed through my body faster than I stopped hearing about that salad. It's very traumatizing. Yep. I mean, whatever. I didn't bomb. I worked out material or some dumb shit. No, I think it was interesting. Are there introverts in this bitch? Are you guys an introvert? Okay, you're an introvert. Okay, did what I say make fucking sense? Okay, that's all I really. At the end of the day, that was my main goal. Is there any closing statements? I will not be staying for your sets.
Everybody, Aaron Chase, y'all. Aaron Chase. I like him. Okay, keep those applause going. Stop clapping for our next time to come to the stage right now. Stop clapping for Rachel Hall, y'all. Rachel Hall. Thank you.
Did you say boo?
I said, yeah.
Aaron
did that.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. We can play this game. Okay, I'm gonna keep it brief. Just cause I got perturbed the other day on the train. So someone came on the train and they took out this thick ass book, right? Not quite an encyclopedia, but not quite Lord of the Rings, right? This big ass book. and they opened it up and they started reading. And I was like, you pretentious ass fuck. Why? Who's doing that anymore? And I realized, oh, okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb and I've been dumb for quite some time. And I realized, like, fuck, I'm never gonna be smart again, right? I realized I haven't read a book, like, read one, not listened to one, right? Like, read it, touched it, and turned the pages and went like that to turn the pages, and like read a book since like 2015, right? And I realized I can't be the only one. I think more of us are dumb than we realize. And the more confident you are, clearly the dumber you have to be, because no one wants to admit how fucking stupid they are. Right? I used to be so smart. In school, I was always in the honor roll, right? When I was in second grade, I beat out a middle schooler in the science fair. That's how fucking smart I was, all right? All my sex fantasies started with the Scholastic Book Fair. I had an A in advanced trigonometry in college. I was gonna be a lawyer. Right? I was fucking smart. But the other day, someone at work yelled out, "What's 8 times 7?" And I said, "Fuck off!" Because who does math anymore? No one. If I needed to do math, they went and put a fucking calculator on my phone, right? I don't give out tips if they don't put the percentage at the bottom of the receipt, right? Because I don't know how to do math, okay? I realized I tried to read out loud. Oh my God. I never knew I had so much in common with R. Kelly. I had everything minus the children, clearly. But I'm so fucking stupid. And I just wish more people would admit that they were also dumb, because I feel like I'm just out here on this boat of vulnerability and no one wants to join me, right? No one wants to join my cruise. But I feel like we all need to admit how dumb we are. It would make everything a lot easier, you know? Especially now, because it's like political times. And I fucking hate anyone that talks about politics at this point. Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You can't even spell Constitution. Why the fuck do you care, right? People talk about politics as if they fucking know. I hate when people are like, oh, I hate Biden, he's so old. He's so fucking old. Yeah, they all are. What happened? They're all close to death. I don't understand the problem. Right? This is so old. It's like people talk about it as if they have like Senate playing cards and they're out here learning everything. Your dumb ass failed English twice. Get out of my fucking face. People are fucking idiots. Anyway, I'm gonna go teach myself how to read. Bye.
Thank you. Everybody, Rachel Hall. Come on, Rachel Hall, Rachel Hall. So how many people still think they smart? No? You're just not going to admit to it, huh? That's part of that privilege. You're just not going to admit that you don't know. If we don't know, we'll buy it. Okay, all right. I had such high expectations for y'all. I swear to God. I looked around the room. I was like, oh, new faces, new heartbeats, new joy. So I said in my heart, I said, new joy. All right. Did anybody take any type of medication before they got here? I'm trying to attribute this to something. All right. Y'all like Rachel? Yeah. Okay. Well and good. Like I said, it's me. You know, I'm used to like, a pain crowd claps. But all right. When shit is free, people clap different when it's free. It's like they expect more when it's free, but hey, or if they pay for it, they gonna make sure you get their money's worth. Woo! I'm like, that shit wasn't even funny. Like, yeah, I paid $75 for the seats. understand. Look, I understand. I've been doing this for a long time. You're gonna loosen up, I guarantee you. Oh, I do have a feature comic coming up at 9:15, so stay around for that. Great guy, love him. And next up to the mic right now, we're gonna keep this show going. Y'all put y'all heads together, start clapping, please, start clapping. Make some noise, start clapping for Mark McPartland, y'all. Mark McPartland, and thank you, brother, for coming, thank you. All right, Mark.
The featured comic is Jeff Dunham, by the way. He's coming here. It's gonna be big. I saw him unloading the puppets in the car. This is gonna be huge. I for real think that, like, I don't have anything, but I'm gonna turn this around. Like, I want to let you know the vibe I'm coming up here with, and I don't have jokes, but I'm like, you know what? When I come up here and do my thing, thank you, clown. I like this. What did I want to talk about? Oh, it's October, so that's the best holiday ever is in October. Columbus Day. You got it? You know what day? I looked up Columbus Day. I looked it up on my phone. It's also the same day as Indigenous Peoples Day. Who fucked that up? I mean, why would they have that on the same day? That's like if they had MOK Day and FBI Appreciation Day on the same day. Those are the ones that killed them, fools. Thank you. I can't tell if that's a good thing or if that's the sign from the FBI agent in the back to eliminate me. He knows too much. This is a true story. I got a shirt recently of a band that I did not know that well, and then I looked them up online, and they say the fucking N-word a bunch in their songs. They say them a lot. Do you guys want the shirt? I didn't. That's on me. I should have looked up what NWA stood for. You know what I mean? I thought it had the guy from Are We There Yet in it. I thought they were a cool band. That's a fun joke. That's a real fun one. What else do I want to talk to the folks about? I can't believe that I'm going to the notes. Oh, do you guys know who Michelle Carter is? No, that's who. Oh, I should go as that for Halloween. She was that. Remember that lady that like her boyfriend was like, "I'm gonna kill myself," and then she was like, "You should kill yourself." Do you remember that lady? She went to prison for it. So what happened is that her boyfriend sent a text and said, "I want to kill myself," and then she encouraged him to do it, and then she went to prison. That's a crime. You're not allowed to do that. Which I feel like, if that's a crime, everyone in my group chat with my friends are gonna have to go to jail. Because they would all, if I sent a text to the group chat of my boys like, "I think I'm gonna kill myself," they would all be like, "Fucking do it." They would all immediately, they would be in court having it read back to them. And then defendant 1 said, "Do it, bitch, you won't." And then defendant 2 smash like that is what they did. That'd be a wild thing to go for as Halloween. That'd be so funny to just be in a dress and be like, "Are you Raggedy Ann's?" Like, "I'm Michelle Carter. I don't know what you're going on." Oh, this has been really icing rooms out lately. So I did this at a show that people paid money for the first time, and they closed the venue down. It's not there anymore. All right, so I've started to wear my fucking dead dad's necklace. Yeah, there we go. That's my mom's cheering in the back just for that. And it's cool, because like I never wore necklaces before, so it's nice. So when people are like, "What the fuck are you doing wearing necklaces?" you get to be like, "Oh, really?" You guys don't know that feeling, but you get to be really cocky about it and be like, "Dude, it's my fucking dead dad's necklace. How dare you?" And I tried doing that recently at a place and it didn't work. I was at this club with a black light on and they were just like, "What's that white stain on your pants?" I'm like, "Dude, that's my dead dad's cum. How fucking dare you?"
Oh, wow.
You of all people should know, Mom. You know what that cum looks like. All right, I gotta tell you, that went so much better. I swear to God, I've never heard silence like when I did that at the Lincoln Lodge 2 days ago. I mean, I heard the Walgreens across the street front door open. It was like that quiet. I recently had a big thing where I stopped watching porn in incognito mode. It's a big thing. Does anyone else? I don't want to call people out. This is too intimate of a space. But if you don't, this is a big deal. I was always watching it, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm an American. I don't gotta hide from no one. I watch porn on my Google account. Thank you. Exactly. That's what everyone in my work thinks. I do it on the work computer. They're like, "Wow, big man over there. Look at you."
They say what you're supposed to use incognito for mode is when you open it up, they're like, this is perfect when you're looking for a gift for your partner and you don't want her to know. Yeah. It's worse actually, because here's the thing, if you're watching porn on the shared computer that you have with her partner, you're going to want to let her know that you're trying to get a gift for her. Like that's like you're in deep water, you know what I mean? Like it's better if she discovers you've been watching 3 hours of Asian foot porn. Then she's also like, oh, he's gonna give me a ring at some point. Like it's a good. Now for that joke, I have to admit that I watched 3 hours of Asian foot porn, and I don't like it. It's just women mashing grapes. It's a compilation too. You know what I mean? That's gross. I watched it. I do it for. Oh, this is gonna. I had 3D glasses back there. That would have been fun to put them on. I watched them in 3D glasses. Next time, I'm coming back at the 9:15. I'm the feature comic. So see me at 9:15, guys. This will be good. Bye.
Everybody, Mark McPartland, y'all. Mark McPartland. Come on, he's getting paid in class. Come on, that was funny. That was that right ass. Yeah. Hey, what do you want? What do you want? God, this is every guy's nightmare. Look, you came 4 times. Let me go to sleep. All right. See, the women got it. The guys was like, I've never done that before. Put forth a little more effort, brother. It'll work out. I swear to God, when she says it, just keep the same rhythm. You'll be a champion. All right. I swear to God, I get it. Ooh, I love audiences like this. I be going in, right? I be going in on audiences like this. I'm like, you know what you're getting for free? These people be all over. Laugh Factories, Zanies, and they come here and it's for free and you seeing it. And I'm like, okay, maybe you can loosen up a little bit. So that's my job, to go ahead and, you know, I'm your comedic fluffer. Oh, you little freak ass audience, huh? Yeah, yeah. I say fluffer, everyone like, ha ha ha, I know what that is. All right. Next coming to the mic, I like comedic fluffer. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna keep that. Like we come up with new shit right here. All right. Next coming to the mic right now. Look, y'all put your hands together. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. For my brother, Mr. Addison Rex, y'all. Addison Rex.
Thank you. Okay, immediately stop clapping. Keep it going for your host, everybody. Okay, that's enough. It's great to be here. This place looks good. Is it, Derek, has this place changed at all since last time I was here? Renovated or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looks better. Are these support beams new?
I hope so.
Remember last week it was caving? No. Looks good. How are we feeling?
Alright.
Okay, feeling woo. That's a good response. It's actually the same response I gave my therapist the other day. She's like, how are we doing? And I was like, woo! She's like, we're gonna have to fix that. That is not the right answer. No, I don't go to therapy. It's actually good news I don't go to therapy. Could you imagine if this was me after therapy? That would be very bad. I spent all day smoking weed. And I forgot it was Halloween. When I left my apartment, I forgot it was Halloween until the third costume I saw. That's how high I was. First 2 costumes, I was just like, city people are really strange. People are getting weirder and weirder. This is a good crowd though. Good looking crowd. Okay, and the crowd doesn't agree. That's always interesting. No, it is a good looking crowd. I like to do stand-up and I travel around the country doing it. And sometimes I'm scared because I never know if it's going to be a good crowd or not. Like the other day I did a show in the middle of Michigan, and it was in front of 3 people. And I was like, this is dead. And they were like, this is our entire town. Please pay some respect to our 3-person town. And then they hated my comedy. No. I like to travel, but I don't have very much money, so I take the Amtrak. Anyone else do that? You? Me and one other person, okay. For the rest of you who don't know, Amtrak is for people who don't have a lot of money and for people who aren't allowed to fly. There's good company on the train. Good mixed bunch. And Amish people. Alrighty. Anyone here dating? Okay, let's make this a little easier. Anyone here ever dated before? Okay, that still wasn't everybody. Anybody here ever held somebody's hand before? Okay, there we go. I think we did it. I went on a weird date, and it didn't turn out so great because the lady, she told me to finish all my food. That's a weird thing to hear on a date. Have you ever heard that on a date? Of course not. They put down the food, she's like, make sure you finish all of that. And I was like, okay. The reason she gave me is so that I could get big and strong. I was like, lady, I'm 30 years old. I don't think an enchilada dinner is going to fix this. But your high hopes are really helping me out. Okay. Y'all are loving this. I can feel it. Anyway, growing up, I was actually, this is going to shock you, but I was actually held back in school. Okay, it doesn't really shock anybody, I guess. Actually, I was not just held back once, I was held back every single grade. Pretty bad, right? And the weird thing about all this is my brother and sister, they were really smart, so they got to skip ahead in school. And the weirdest thing about all this is we were all homeschooled. So according to my parents, I am a complete moron, and I'm still in 7th grade. I had to drop out and run away. Okay, back to the, okay, well, let's talk about this. The other day I was drinking an O'Doul's. Right. Pretty interesting beer, right? Non-alcoholic. And there's no commercials for O'Doul's. You ever notice that? There's like not one commercial for that beer. And it's probably kind of hard to write a commercial for a non-alcoholic beer. But I would imagine if there was one, it would probably be a dad drinking an O'Doul's. And then his family and kids are there looking happy. Yeah. And then one of the kids looks over at the camera and he says, "You should have seen them before we drank O'Doul's." He used to sleep on the couch till 2 p.m. And he went and did stand-up comedy every night. Wasn't really good at it. Keep it going for your host, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Everybody, Addison reps. Man, good shit, bro. Woo! Now, I'm a drinker. Like, I drink, like, liquor.
Yeah.
Drinking O'Doul's is like, you know, sniffing flowers. My joke's being too intelligent, please. Like, cocaine, sniff cocaine. Okay, apparently that shit just wasn't good. All right. You got bails, people. Look, if this shit doesn't work, hit the bails, because I'm trying out new shit after everybody. Hit the bails for me, please. Jesus Christ. So just let a motherfucker die by himself? No, I don't want to die by myself. Let me know I'm dying so that I can change. I want to live. I believe in Black Jesus. Black Jesus. Y'all still not? Okay. Y'all like, that nigga don't exist. Yes, he does. All right. We're going to keep going with the show, because y'all, I wish I had more time, I swear to God, but I got a whole lot of comments. I got 435 comments coming up.
All right.
Comic number 6. Let's go to the back right now. Y'all put your hands together. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Come on, start clapping. I'm not going to bring the comment up. Please start clapping for Pearl, y'all. Pearl. Thank you.
Hey guys, you know, it's Halloween time, so I gotta wear my best. You know, what I wear pretty much every time you see me. Things are hard, man. Things are hard. I tried online dating. It was horrible. The first time in 24 hours, I got 300 likes and messages. That's the mental equivalent of getting a Costco-sized package of hot dogs. I was afraid to go outside for a while. Then I moved to Chicago, and you know, you try it again, right? 48 hours, guys. I made it before a guy spotted me from a window. He said, "I see you," and I had dinner with him because what else was gonna happen? I'm definitely a risk, you know what I'm saying? What do goth girls bring to the table? That is what guys have been asking me. I have an answer. I will die.
May I pour?
Nothing a little Narcan can't fix. Don't worry. Daddy sent me right back up. He only keeps the good ones. Don't worry. I don't actually take any pain pills. I don't have any feelings left. My parents are afraid. They think I have bad taste in men. They think I'm gonna end up with a serial killer. It's ridiculous. Serial killers are great. They're thoughtful. He knows how to clean up a mess. He knows my schedule. He has his very own hobbies and knows how to get the fuck out of my house. That is what I am looking for. And if he is sleeping with some other woman, he's definitely wearing a condom, guys. He's not
Adam, want me to run you up?
what? I don't have to worry my family about things like funeral expenses. They'll never find the body. I don't know, man. I went to the doctor because I have these circles around my eyes. See what they could do. And, I have what they call resting raccoon face and rabies. I did 23andMe. I'm a full-blooded Mexican. Turns out that means I'm 50% Spaniard, 49% hot Indian, 1% trash panda. And then I'm poor, guys. I keep having to bail myself out of animal controls. The neighbors, they keep calling them, you know. It's just ridiculous because their trash is not that good. Let's see. Girls that wear chokers are getting a bad rap. They are saying that we are sluts and that we love anal sex. But I'm here to set the record straight, okay? I am not a slut. 1 in every 11 girls loves anal. So I'm gonna need 10 of you ladies to get out of here. We're looking for a wife. Me, I'm saving myself for marriage. The Catholics get me. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, everybody. Pearl. And I love the outfit. Pearl, come on now, Pearl. Love the outfit. Thank you. We got one more, then we got your feature, okay? We got one more, then we got your feature. Okay, all right. Hey, have a good time? Have a good time? Okay, you wish the TV was on? Or... I'm fucking with you. I love you, bro, because, you know, we was in prison. I'll braid your hair. All right. I just want to get him to do something. First time I heard your voice. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, feels so good. All right. Next comes to the background. Now, look. Y'all put y'all hands together for my brother. Start clapping. Motherfucker, start clapping for Mr. Max Genty, y'all. Max Genty. Thank you, my brother.
Oh, man. You guys good? Yeah! You guys good? Hey, listen, I'm working on this theory, okay? I'm working on this theory. A lot of people say, you know, like, people who run the banks rule the world. A lot of people say the military rule the world, says it's America. Here's the thing, I think it's marketing who runs the world, okay? It's marketing who runs the world. Think about it. If I say, Allahu Akbar, death to Americans, you guys will be like, wow, Max, you might have reservation on what I'm saying. But if I flip it and say, hey, did you know 10% of the world's carbon footprint is caused by the American medical industry? That's 3% of the world's population, causing 10% of the carbon footprint. Now you might agree with me, you know, like, yeah, keeping Americans alive is bad for the environment, okay? That's all I'm saying, you know. Marketing rules the world, you know, that's what it is, you know. That's what it is, so, you know, like maybe Osama bin Laden had some points, you know. That's all I'm saying. If he had a medical degree, okay, that's all I'm saying. If he was an environmentalist, we'd all be on board, right? Okay, we're all on point, okay. That's the theory I've been working on. It's gonna get better eventually, you know. It's gonna get better eventually. Look, I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I want to preface this so you guys don't think I'm kind of crazy and weird. Okay, I find you Americans cute. I do. You Americans are cute. You guys are cute with your little 911s, okay? Like, in fact, it's a singular 911. You guys only had one 911, okay? I was born in Haiti. I witnessed two different 911s before the one here, okay? First 911, September 11th, 1988. A priest went rogue and says, I'm gonna run for office. And he wins. The military got mad, circled his church, killed 1,000 people when he said that. First 9/11. Side note, this is the first time in history a priest decide he's gonna stop fucking kids. Because he had a whole country to fuck, okay? Now get back to the second 9/11. Second 9/11, September 11th, 1993, at a mass commemorating that first 9/11 in 1988. The military circled the church, did that same shit again. I know, right? It's a 9/11 on top of a 9/11, all right? If you're good at math, that's 1822, okay? Coincidentally, 1822 is the year Haiti invaded the Dominican Republic. They called that shit their 9/11. You see that? It's 9/11s all around, people. It's 9/11s all around. Like here's the thing though. I'm a 9/11 truther. Okay, I believe in only the original 9/11, and that's September 11th, 1967. You know, the one the United States did in Chile. You know, the original one that wasn't done by Bush. Okay, all right. That was a practice run for September 11th, 2001. Okay, it's enough 9/11. Okay, it's enough 9/11. All right. Like other thing too, I find you Americans cute because you guys thought Donald Trump was a dictator. Donald Trump, a dictator. Come on now. Like dictators don't get elected in fair elections. Okay, like there might have been gerrymandering, but it was fair. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It was all with regulations, okay? Dictators don't cut funding to PBS, okay? they cut off limbs. I know, right? Dictators don't have Twitter fingers, okay? They have real fingers on the trigger, okay? That's what real dictatorship is, you know? Like I grew up under a dictatorship. I was born in dictatorship. I was molded by a dictatorship. I didn't see my first legitimately elected president till I was already 10 years old, okay? And that was a woman, okay? It was a woman. Believe it or not, there was a woman president in Haiti. It's crazy. It was nuts. She was the same woman who organized that first 9/11, okay? But bear with me. Bear with me. She was elected into office, and 6 months later, she became a dictator, you know? To show us that women can oppress just like the big boys, baby. What's up? You know, equality. All right, I'm Max Johnson. You guys are great.
All right, Max Johnson, Max Johnson. I just want to say, sir, I fuck with you because I fuck with anybody that wear Vans. Boom, bitch. All right. I mean, look. That's how I judge people by their shoes, right? Like, if you still wear Nikes, I know you are just trying to impress and you ain't got no money left. You can't buy no drinks, you can't do shit. You know why? The Nikes cost $435 for the shoestrings. But Vans, oh man, Vans is the shit. Vans is the shit, I swear to God. I found out about Vans, I stopped by a Kenneth Cole. I was like, fuck that, I'm wearing Vans every goddamn day. All right, so, can I get a round of applause for all the comments here thus far? I'm about to bring up your feature. I appreciate you guys for coming. I just want to say one thing before I bring up your feature. Look, doing comedy, and you know everybody's trying to make money doing comedy is hard. It's hard. Like I've been doing it for 10 years, right? And when I first started doing comedy, I didn't make a dime, not one dime. 10 years later, I've actually, you probably can't tell, but I made enough money to take care of 6 kids. 6 kids in comedy, right? Since 10 years ago, I've actually made enough money that I was able to pay for every abortion. See, y'all weird ass fucking crowd. All my other shit, y'all like, ugh, but killing kids? Yeah, nigga. We ain't like that. All right. Next up to the mic right now is your feature for tonight. Y'all put your hands together. Start clapping for Cherie, Andre, Hashem, y'all. Cherie.
Hell yeah, one more time for Derek, dude. Doing the Lord's work. Doing the Lord's work in a place where the Lord is not watching. This is great. Says, yeah, I'm from Houston. This cold shit is not for me. It constantly takes me by surprise. Right now, my biggest fear, I don't know if you guys feel this, but every time I fart in the cold, I get paranoid that like a little poof of steam is gonna come out of my ass, just like the way it comes out. And like, I don't know if you know this, but the speed of air is 9.8 meters per second out of your ass. So there's no way that you can turn around fast enough. So I've been trying to like, look at other people, but it's kind of hard to convince people that you're doing a science experiment when you have a boner. So like, that's why I don't trust therapists. You're too interested. What is in this for you? All right. I like this place. I like Shakers. Not everyone has been in the men's room, but the men's room has a whole wall of urinals, but it only has one urinal, and then there's just a bunch of blank space. And I was like, oh, cool. It's like they built it for a group project. This is nice. I've never seen a urinal built for a circle jerk before, but that's. Are we a tattoo crowd in here? We have some. You got some tattoos. Woo! Yeah. Nice. I have a couple tattoos. I've got a very stupid tattoo. I have a ninja star and a Tasmanian devil. The Taz was supposed to be yin and yang. I was gonna get Baloo from the Jungle Book on the other side, but I ran out of money 20 years ago, and I grew a conscience. No, my favorite type of like tattoo styles is Americana. You know, like it's very traditional, it's very patriotic. It's American flags and eagles, like bald eagles and skulls with a knife in it. It's very American. And it's also a Spanish word. Which is frankly like the most American thing about it, right? It's like you're getting the tattoo, and then like the guy's like, yeah, America. I was like, we're in San Jose, dude. Like, what is? That is a Spanish named city for. Okay, we are. It's all right. We're getting educated. A little bit about me. I turned 39 recently. That's a thing. Don't clap. It's no, it's cool. I mean, it is surprising I made it, so I'll take the applause. Yeah, no, it's weird. I'm starting to age poorly, like losing hair and losing my eyesight, and really only one of those affects my ability to drive. My friends keep giving me shit too. They're like, "What is it gonna take for you to like get glasses? Like just get glasses? Like, is it take someone to die?" I'm like, "Yeah, probably." And that's like, that's how I learn every lesson. Like someone has to die. That's how I learned how to wear condoms. Like that's. Let me tell you what, I am a hard learner too. It took a couple of I'd have a savings account if I'd have just learned on the road. That's right. No, it's I don't like the aging. Everyone, it's not even aging, but I just don't like. I gotta find. I hate the question, "How are you?" Because it forces me to lie, and that's like a bad way to introduce yourself to someone. Is immediately just lying, like because. No one wants you to tell the truth. They want you to be fine, and then you want to talk about football or something like that. They don't want to hear that like, like I injured my knee, so I lost my job, and then my girlfriend broke up with me, so I lost my apartment. And then I moved in with 2 schizophrenics that have 2 schizophrenic cats, which I know is redundant, but I'm fine. I'm doing well. They always want you to do well. They want you to handle things well. And I'm like, well, I handle things with a handle of vodka. So like, I don't know. They didn't want to hear I tried to hang myself from a doorknob because my apartment's beams are too weak. No, I'm fine. That's cheers, by the way. Sorry, every once in a while. I have CTE, by the way. I play rugby. Don't do that. Yeah. No, when my girlfriend broke up with me, she said, "I don't think we can stay together. We're on different paths." It was right after I blew out my ACL in my left knee. I was like, "Yeah, we're on different paths. Like you're on hiking trails and I'm on the wheelchair ramp. Like, yeah, we're on different paths. But like, could you hold my hand through it? Like I thought that was the." It's okay. It's till death do you part unless one of the partners is suicidal. So it's my fault, really. I don't know. I started to get in touch with my dad recently. We had a tough relationship. My dad's kind of, I don't know if you can relate to this. My dad's an asshole. But he's also a nerd. He's like he's like the definition of an engineering nerd. And it's weird to like want the love of someone that I would have bullied in high school. And it makes me mad sometimes too, because I'll be sitting there like frustrated, like, why do I want his love? Like, why would I want his love when I could have taken his lunch money? You know, like fucking. Okay, that one's just for me. Run you through the rest of the family. My mom, we have a love-hate relationship, mostly one of those. My mom had a rough year though last year. My mom had she had brain cancer and then she had throat cancer. Yeah, I like to call it karma, but the doctors say it was booze and drugs. So karma, yeah, it's yeah. No, she's single. She's 65. She's single. She was worried after brain cancer that she wasn't going to be able to like find anyone that would want to date someone with brain cancer. I was like, nobody wants you for your brain. But then she got throat cancer. And I was like, it's probably the one thing that they're going for. I think you're 65. It's the only thing that still self-lubricates. It's it's a lot of sex talk about me and my mom. People are like, you must have an Oedipus complex. You must want to sleep with your mom. And I'm like, why would I want to sleep with my mom when there are so many bipolar women my age? Okay. No, it's fine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna. This is the fun part. So I introduced my parents. so I can introduce this other part. So my dad is Palestinian, and my mom is Jewish.
Okay.
They lasted a year, and I'm surprised they're both alive. That is... Like, what the fuck did they expect? The greatest minds on the planet? Look, we have proof right now. The greatest minds on the planet can't figure it out. It wasn't going to be these two idiots. It's a lady that quit drinking by sticking to wine. And a dude whose religion outlawed drinking! So, like, no idea. I hate knowing that their sex must have been amazing, though. Fucking, yeah, I'll make you wail at the Wailing Wall. Like, Jesus Christ. Fucking morons. Yeah, and I was raised in... nope. I messed up the joke. I'm not gonna do it. I already ruined it. Sorry, guys. I am looking at the notes too much.
Be yourself.
No.
Be yourself.
It's not gonna pay off now. Like, yeah, no, it was my dad's Palestinian, my mom's Jewish. I was actually raised Catholic in Texas. You know what that makes me? You too? That is, you seem remarkably balanced. Are you doing a set later? I can't wait to fucking hear that. Yeah, dad's Palestinian, mom's a Jew. I was raised Catholic in Texas. That makes me angry. That is, that's not where you fucking put that shit. No. I'm trying to lose it. I moved up to Chicago because I thought it was going to be a more understanding place, but I used to have a southern accent until I did radio in college. I didn't know that, and I was like, I had to leave the South, and I came up here, and they're like, "You're from the South," and I was like, I got nowhere to go. It was talking to my dad about this situation in the Middle East, and he was trying to tell me not to talk about it on stage, which, great. He's like, look, there's nothing funny about dead Palestinian children. And I was like, challenge accepted. But it was tough, because I was like tried for a while, and I was like, actually, it did make me actually kind of sad that when those kids die and go to Muslim heaven and are presented with 72 virgins, they will have no idea what fucking is. Like, that is... like, I don't know if there's an introductory course, like a fucking, this is cervix, and like, I don't know.
There we go. Okay.
And the kid's gonna try to, like, you know, he's like 6 years old, he's gonna try to flirt a little bit, pull her hair, maybe throw some rocks, and I'm like, that's how we got here, guys. Yeah, very... I think they are the only ones that can fuck the virgins without being pedophiles, though. I think that's. Do you think the virgins in Muslim heaven are adults? Are you fucking kidding me? It's heaven. It's not Xbox Live. Like this. I'll take an oh god over a laugh, honestly, any day. Disgust is actually more pleasurable to me than joy. I don't know what that says. Maybe I should go back to therapy. I've been toying with firing my therapist, actually, because I'm bipolar, but he has HIV, and we both keep missing sessions. And one of us needs to get better. Like, even if it's him, I'll take one for the team, but like, someone has to show up. Yeah, I found out this weekend. My mom supports Israel. Obviously, I mean it's her right, I guess.
You are stupid.
It's like, just have an abortion. Just all right. That was for me again. I think it really. We look at religion and we look at all the stuff. I just think Israel saw everyone in Palestine marching with "Free Palestine" signs. They're like, "Free Palestine, free Palestine," and they're like, "It's free?" Well, shit, let's get over there. There's a fucking sale. It's half off. Oh, no, wait. They're half off, but that's, Oh, man. I really don't know where to go after that, because there's no... Oh, man. I am trying to be a better feminist, by the way. That is, especially coming from a half Hispanic, half Arab background. I'm trying to be a better feminist. There's plenty of room to grow, by the way. The first thing I'm working on right now is I'm trying to stop checking out chicks. I know it would probably help if I started calling them women, but I don't actually think because I check out dudes too. I check out women, I check out dudes. I'm just like I'm like a T-Rex. I'm just attracted to movement. Some people just move a little bit more than others. They have a little more movie parts. I don't know. I have been called a misogynist before, but mostly by women. And I think that's kind of biased, frankly, so. Oh man. No, I'm trying to be better. I've been like feverishly going down on every woman that I go out with now. It's like trying to break the stereotype. I was going down on a girl recently. I thought I was doing great. It sounded like I was walking down an empty hallway with wet sneakers, just like fucking just plowing through. And then we finished and turned on the lights and found out she was on her period. Boy, was my face red. Thank you. That's why they pay us the big bucks. I donated plasma so that I could afford to get here today, by the way. That is... No, those are 3D glasses from another comic. This is my proof. This is what you do. This is what you do when you do art. That is... We'll round out the family. So I used to be close with my grandma until she died. So I love my grandma. She took me in when I failed out of law school. That's, my parents weren't gonna after that, in that sense. It's funny though, because like she got dementia and she got it like really, really bad. And I don't think it like came all of a sudden. I just think it had been happening for years. And we just couldn't notice because she's also a Jehovah's Witness. Like this. It's kind of hard to tell someone's losing their mind when they're also speaking in tongues, Like that's like, it's like, fuck, is she having a stroke? It's like, nah. Just give her a break. She's just trying to convert some people. But no, it was tough. I found out before she died, one of the things she told me, she let slip and said she lost the ability to swallow. And then that's when I realized that's why Grandpa left. Yeah, dementia sucks, Grandma doesn't. That is... All right, I'm out of here. Thank you very much, Derek.
Everybody, Sharif, Andre, Hashem. Good? Damn right, despite what you think. If you would have paid $20 to get in here, you would not be disappointed right now. And I swear to God. This is like the longest, funny-ass comedy show running. Oh my God. Halloween is here, I got like a problem with the holidays. Like, I like the fact that, they just made Juneteenth like a federal holiday. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of dope. You know what Juneteenth is? Everybody know what Juneteenth is? Right. I like the fact that white people get it off. Like, y'all call it the holiday, right? Y'all are the reason that the holiday was here. Just in case some people who don't know what Juneteenth is, that means that it was black people in Texas. Slavery was abolished, but they had 2 years to go. It's kind of fucked up. But I understand. It's Texas. Can't get a decent abortion in Texas. That's what I didn't come up here. I swear to God. But I think it's part of reparations. Just an idea. Everybody white should really go to work on Juneteenth for free. That one day, don't put in no PTO, don't call it no sick day. Go in knowing you are not gonna get shit for this day. No, I'm too much. I'm too emotional. Yeah, the black people get me. All right. Sometimes my jokes are for me. Sometimes my jokes are for one person. But you know, the fact that y'all even laugh a little bit and you, sir, I saw that. That's called a callback. Y'all having a good time? I appreciate y'all so much to try that out. I tried to put like my comedic spin on it. Apparently it didn't work like I wanted, but it did work. It did work. So if I'm in Wisconsin, they're gonna love it. They love me in Wisconsin. All right. I love that. Oh, it make me feel, bring me back, cheese. All right. Fucking cheese curds. I'm like, fucking Velveeta bitch. All right. We're gonna keep the show going. We only got 375 more comics left. And I appreciate y'all for staying. One round of applause for y'all. Thank y'all. Next up to the mic, very funny brother. Keep those applause going. Keep it going like it's a Baptist church, bitch. For Erickson Dockery, y'all. Erickson Dockery. Thank you, my brother.
Hey, keep up your host, everybody. Come on. Oh, yeah.
He's coming up, bro.
I was on a date the other day, and I grew up in Orange County, California.
That's what my
very
wife
white
come with me.
area.
She like, nigga,
And I told the girl I was on a date with this, and she looked at me and she said, "Oh my God, what's the most racist thing that's ever happened to you?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "You're black, you're oppressed. What's the most racist thing that's ever happened to you?" And I was like, "This entire conversation." I was just mad because she was treating the black experience in America the same way you treat a 5-year-old's trip to Disneyland, you know? She looked at me, she was like, "What was your favorite part? Was it Slave Mountain or the Haunted Master's Mansion?" No, but the actual most racist thing that's ever happened to me, I want to tell you guys about this. I one time in Chicago went to a drunk history party. Have you guys seen the show on Comedy Central, Drunk History? So I went to a party. It was a drunk history party with a bunch of improvisers. Basically what happened is you showed up to the party and they gave you a card that had a historical figure on it. And from 7 to 7:30 you got to keep the card. 7:30 they took the card away and we drank and partied all night. And then at midnight we had to reenact our characters back to the group, to the party. So I showed up and my character was a runaway slave. That was and they looked at me and they're like, "Oh my God, we didn't mean for this to happen. This is the only black character in the card group." And I was like, "What do you mean you didn't mean for this to happen? You should have been praying that this would happen. You were gonna give the runaway slave card to Kelly from improv class? That's what you were gonna do? You're just gonna let her get drunk and then come up and do a rendition of a runaway slave?" She would start turning the slave hymns into Taylor Swift songs. That would be, like she would go for the rest of the group and just be like, "I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free." Okay. I wanted to try that out. I thought it went fun. My friends, I think I need to stop drinking. I think I have a drinking problem. I think I need to quit. It really has started to affect my days, the next day and all of that. And my friends are telling me that's a sign of alcoholism. And what I try to tell them is that that's not it. Drunk me is just like a little rascal. That's more of the problem. Drunk me will sober me up for failure the next day on purpose. That he'll hide my stuff, And then I wake up and you have those drunk thoughts, the anxiety. That for me just sounds like Schmeagol and Gollum trying to talk to each other. Because I'll wake up and I'll have lost my wallet and I'm like, "Oh fuck, where did he put it?" And he's like, "When we're drunk at 3, where do we like to snack on cheese?" And I'm like, "Oh, he put it in the Cheez-Its again, great." And then I go and I open the box of Cheez-Its and I'm like, okay, my wallet's in here. And I look at it, I'm like, where the fuck did he put my debit card? God damn it. And then he looks at me, he's like, when we go out at night, where do we like to fight? And I'm like, okay, what bar did I go to last night? And then I have to just go on this like quest. I end up being Black Frodo. Like that was my nickname in school, and I just we're going around Chicago. Okay, that needs more. That's good. Most of these are just premises that I'm going to read to you guys. Let's see if this is funny. Every time I go on a job interview, part of me wants the job, right? But then there's also a part of me that thinks that the job is fake and that someone has hired a group of fake people to prank me. Does anyone else relate to that? Like you walk into a company and you're like, this can't be a real thing. Like I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher to pop out like I'm on Punk'd, you know? So then I'm in the job interview and I'm like half trying to answer the questions to get the job and half trying to spoil the prank. Does that make sense at all? Is that funny? Okay. My girlfriend is white and she told me the other day that she cheated on her hairstylist. She said that she went to the same salon that she usually goes to, but she went to a different person this time. And I was like, you can't do that. And she's like, why not? And I was like, I couldn't go to my barber in front of my barber and cheat on him with a different barber. She's like, why? Like, would he care? I was like, he would be more upset about that than you would be if I cheated on you. That's, okay, that's fun. Let's see. I met two girls at a bar the other day, and they seemed like they were really good friends. And I walked out, and I was like, those are two girls that you could definitely have a threesome with. And then I followed them on Instagram, and I found out that they are lesbians together. And I was like, oh, so I just invited myself to a fantasy. That's, like they would have a threesome with each other, but I just included it's like when you invite yourself to a party in high school. No? Okay. Let me see. Can I do one more? Let me see. One more. Oh, this one's funny. This isn't gonna be funny to you guys, but I think it's funny. I still need to figure out a way to explain this, but I think it's very funny. You remember like the crack epidemic when they gave black people crack, right? Yeah, and then like in the early 2010s, they gave like crazy black people were wilding when they gave us crack. We were out of control. And then the hillbilly whites got out of control and they gave them opioids, right? And then the liberal whites got out of control and then they came out with a vaccine. So what if just new drugs is just a way to get a race under control? Because then I think it's good. I think if they're just reeling in out of control races, that's fun. I think we should support that and continue to do it. That's not a government problem. That's the government being 2 steps ahead. They're playing chess, not checkers on us. All right, that went better than I expected. Can everybody keep going? Come on, thank you.
No, man, that's funny as fuck. Erickson, y'all. Erickson Dockery. All right. So like, I'm 53, right? So I know Erickson is like in his 20s, right? And then he was like, yeah, when they gave black people crack, I'm like, no, nigga, they didn't give it to us. We bought that shit. Like, we paid a price, you know. They went through the Gestapo and it came to us and we was like, all right, how much is it? Okay, so y'all like that weird shit. Okay, cool. I like it. Look, I like to fill out a crowd. I sort of got, if I had 30 minutes with y'all, by the end of it, y'all be laughing your ass off hysterically because I would start out different, but no, I appreciate y'all because y'all like got the bing, 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 bing. You know what I mean? Like some jokes this side laugh, other jokes that side laughed and that side left, but now I'm concentrating over here. All right. So look, thank y'all. No, thank you. What are you guys drinking? Oktoberfest.
Milk stout.
Stout. I got your next 2 drinks. Thank you. On me. Appreciate you for being here. Guys, come to the mic right now. Put your hands together. Oh, just keep clapping for my brother, Mr. Tyler Ward, y'all. Tyler Ward. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Alrighty. Good evening, everybody. How we doing? There we go. Okay, my name is Tyler. I recently had the chance to visit a place that had a fancy bathroom. So I'm doing really well status-wise. Just want to share that with y'all. I'm not sure, actually no, I am sure. I don't like fancy bathrooms. I'm not sure how we got to that place as a society where we decided, hey, you know, one of the single worst things that we all do as people, that just every person does, let's do that in the nicest room that we have. I was at I was thinking about, like, if I ever go to like a nice restaurant that has a nice bathroom, I always feel like I have to apologize after. Like I have to go up to the host stand and ask to speak to the manager, and just be like, hey, you know the room in the back where you're playing Enya? Right, the one that smells like apples. Yeah, the room where you had the 75-year-old man in a tuxedo handing out Tic Tacs. I took a shit in there, and I understand that was the arrangement, but I still feel terrible about it, and I had to tell y'all. I recently went to a place that had a fancy bathroom. It was a coffee shop in I think it was in River North, and I knew it was a fancy bathroom because the people who owned it wrote on the walls. Like, it wasn't like graffiti. It was like they wrote things on the walls in like the fancy script, you know. And I don't have a joke for this yet. I just have to tell you because it's like a weird thing that they did. They had like these quotes on the walls. They were like inspirational quotes, and I looked up the person who they were quoting. It was just the guy who owned the coffee shop. He just put quotes that he said on the wall. I was like, all right, you know, that's cool. I mean, if I ever own a place, I'll just say things I said, you know. I was there, and the quote that was in the bathroom that's haunted my dreams ever since. It said, your best idea is the one that you can't stop thinking about. And I was like, that's supposed to be like inspirational. You know, it's supposed to, you know, it's like you're gonna hustle, you know, you're gonna get out there, you're gonna chase your dream. Except I have obsessive compulsive disorder. So apparently my best idea is wondering whether or not I'm going to hell. And my second best idea is making sure that all my sentences break down into syllable groups of 4. Or else I can't go to sleep at night. But anyway, okay. All right, on from the bathroom stuff. That went medium. Okay. I'm in my mid-30s now, and I've been noticing aging in some interesting ways. Like, I don't think I'm growing as an adult in some of the main ways, you know. I'm not like, I don't own property and I don't pay taxes, you know. But but I feel like I've been doing a lot of side quests in aging. Like, you know, my beard's graying a little bit and my knees shake when I go downstairs. So that's like new and scary. But recently I was in an elevator at work. And this guy gets on, he's full middle-aged, right? And so this is the moment where I felt like I was leveling up because I hit that middle-aged small talk, you know? Because he says, he gets on the elevator and we do the nod, you know, how you doing? And I'm like, yeah, how we doing? And he goes, oh, I can't complain. And I responded immediately, hey, who would listen if you did, right? And I felt myself grow like I evolved like a Pokemon, right? Like I was like, I'm ready for the next level. All right, I think that's all I wanted to try, but thanks everybody.
Everybody's up for the very funny Tyler Ward. Tyler actually introduced me to a new white guy. Like, I thought I met all the white guys. No, I did. Like, I know a lot of white guys. Fucking 53, I'd have met a lot of white guys. I've never met a white guy that don't own property and don't pay taxes. It's like you do either one or the other. It's like you own property like Trump, but you don't pay taxes, right? Or you pay taxes and you don't own property, but then, you know, that's trailer park. Look! of those. I'm like, well, nigga, who are you? Which white are you? And are you racist? I just want to know. Just in case, because Tyler's my friend, but now I'm like, I don't know. Are you my friend? Or am I like that, you know, I got this one black guy. I can call up Derek, talk on the phone, look, see, I got black friends. Ooh. All right, that was funny, but no, that was great. That was great. Fuck that. Came up with that on the fly. Fucking around with y'all. All right. We only got 68 comic stuff. We got 68 comics. All right. This next comic coming to the mic right now, this brother took photos and stopped at 3 oases to get here because he's older and he had to pee a lot. All the way from Milwaukee, well not Milwaukee, but all the way from Wisconsin. Y'all put your hands together for my brother, Mr. C.J. Nelson, y'all. C.J. Nelson. Thank you very much.
And he wasn't lying. I did pull over and piss at the Oasis on the way here. It was an emergency piss too. I almost pissed my pants. It was fucked up. My wife's looking at me like I wasn't shit. Anyway, though, Chicago, what's up? I'm down here from Wisconsin.
What's up, CJ?
Yes, sir. I love Chicago. It's a great city. So I got a question for the men. We got to do better, brothers. White men, black men, Arabian men. I know there's some Palestinians in the crowd apparently. These women are taking over. They're going to enslave us one day if we don't get our shit together. Woo! These women, they wake up early, they go to work. I'm married. Any married people in the house? She sounds so fucking enthused. That's because he don't get up and walk. Do you walk?
Do I walk?
Do you walk? Really? Brother, I should call you. My wife goes on walks, right? She wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up and I catch her. She's dressed like she's going to the fucking Olympics. I'm like, where you going? I'm going for a walk. Okay, cool. I'll go back to sleep. Not a big deal. Until I hear my car start up and drive down the street. So I call her. I say, baby, I think you're doing it wrong. She goes, well, what do you mean? I said, you're going for a walk. I hear my car slipping in the third. What the fuck's going on? Oh, I'm driving to meet my girlfriends. Her girlfriend lives 35 fucking minutes away, okay? 35. I said, so you're gonna what? Go meet her and then go for a walk? Now, I don't know if you ever heard two women try to accomplish picking out a location to go walk. It can't be downtown. There's too many homeless people and crackheads, okay? There's always a hill involved. If your woman comes home from a walk and she don't talk about going up the hill, we would have been up the hill. They're just lying. Every time women go on a walk, there's definitely a hill involved, right? So I called my friend. I called him. I said, well, if I called you, what would you say if I called you and was like, hey, man, you want to go for a walk? You probably think CJ about to come out the closet. You want to hold hands or something, right? I tried it out. I called my best friend. His name is Tino. What's up, Tino? I called him. I said, Tino, you want to go for a walk? He said, a walk? Like, you mean back when we didn't have cars? Oh, yeah, same thing, you know, one in front of the other. Where we going to walk to? I don't know. We'll find a hill. We'll go up to the hill. He said, well, what's at the top of the hill? I said, I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we get up there, man. And then we go. We're going to walk down the hill, the same side we walked up or the other side, right? So I don't know, man. I guess we should probably call each other and go for walks. I don't know. Everybody have a good weekend? Yeah? Any God-fearing people in the house?
Okay.
I'm religious as hell. Like, I definitely believe in God, although I think I fucked it all up this weekend. I think I'm gonna end up going to hell. I did two things this weekend that pretty much solidified me a spot in hell. First one, I accidentally laughed at a blind person that ran into a pole. It was fucked up. I was sitting there smoking weed, and out the far peripheral of my eye, I see a person run into a pole. So I died laughing, cracked the fuck up. Right? And then I thought it was like a teenager that like was looking down at his phone and just ran into the pole. But then he picked up that stick, you know, that blind stick. And I'm like, damn, I'm going to hell. I just laughed at a blind person that ran into a pole. It's fucked up. But I thought about it. If I'm blind and I got that stick, either A, he was doing it wrong, or maybe he was intoxicated, or B, the stick was broke. If I was blind and if I run into the pole, I'm suing the fuck out of whoever made that blind walking eye seeing stick, because obviously the fucking thing ain't working, right? The second thing I did, I feel bad about this shit. I might turn a little red because I'm white. Not because I ate bloody pussy like the one guy. Oh, God. I accidentally slapped the shit out of an old lady in the mall this weekend. Like this. Like, luckily I'm not that strong, so my pan not that strong, but I slapped the fuck out this old lady in the mall. And my wife was there, and my wife was surprised too, but I slapped the shit out. She should have been dead. I should have broke her nose. But I think it was, you know what, and I felt bad until this old bitch wouldn't accept my apology. Like, this bitch would not accept my apology. So I'm walking, and I'm deaf to scared to death of a bee, okay? Bumblebees scare the fuck out of me, right? So I'm telling my wife how the bee attacked me, and I'm swinging, right? And there was nobody there. Nobody was there, and I walked fast, okay? And out of nowhere, I put the kill swing in. Tell my wife, baby, I'll slap this bee so mother. And when I did it, bam! Now there's an old lady there. And this bitch called the wickedest, and I don't call her a bitch yet. I'm gonna call her a bitch in 5 minutes. But this bitch would not accept my goddamn apology. Man, I'm sorry, it was an accident. I killed the bee, right? And I thought maybe God used me as a tool to slap the fuck out this old lady. Maybe she had it coming. Maybe she's a total bitch. And everybody in her family's like, I wish somebody would slap the shit out this old lady. And then CJ Nelson comes along, bam, bitch! Whatever you did wrong, you better knock it the fuck off, because CJ Nelson will slap the shit out you. My wife was appalled. Like, you just slapped that old lady. I didn't mean to, shit. Anyway, Chicago, be nice to the Packers fans. We both suck.
No.
Hey, listen, real shit, before I go, I think the Packers and the Bears, we should just combine all of our players and put them on a team and move them to Madison, and we'll call them the Madison Packer Bears. God damn it. Give a shout out for Derek. And bring your own Newports. We can pay everybody in here with Newport tonight.
Everybody, my man CJ Nelson, all the way from Wisconsin. I love CJ. Like, CJ is the type of white I can fuck with. No, for real, because if you you're paying attention, that man is wearing the blackest shoe ever. He wearing Jordans.
Not Vans, sorry.
You see his wife, right? Highly influenced. He's wearing Jordans. I'm wearing the whitest shoe ever. I didn't know that these were like skateboarder shoes. I did. I just thought Vans was like a great fucking shoe. It looked great, right? Then I went to LA, then I saw the bums wearing them. I was like, fuck, I'm wearing the wrong shoe. Like LA got like a big, what's the word? Not housed. Problem. And I was going down the street. It was like, hey, brother, I gotta. You lost. You come stay with me. No, nigga, I'm outside of the road. I had a hotel room. Fuck these shoes. You know what I'm saying? All right, fuck y'all. All right. Oh, you having a good time? Well, you about to have an even better time. Next coming to the back right now. Y'all keep those applause going. Stop clapping for Miss Amy Simon, right on Cowgirl.
What's up, guys? Thank you all for being here. I'm so glad you guys came out. You're not too scared. It's pretty scary out there, right? Something's going on in the Middle East. You guys know about this? I know it's something with Palestinians and Israel. I really don't know why they're pissed at each other. I know everybody's talking about who it's okay to kill. You know, I don't know. Clap it up. Is it okay to kill Palestinians? Is it okay to kill Jews? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really even know what's going on over there. I mean, did you guys notice I'm white? I'm white, so I don't know shit. Anything pertaining to brown people, I don't fucking know. I'm a girl too. I'm a girl and I'm white. White privilege. I don't need to know shit about anything. And I can just run through the world and it's great. Surprise, I'm also not a cowboy, not a cowgirl. I know, you'd probably look at me and think so. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. I have a 9-year-old son who's amazing, and I have a 4-year-old cunt for a daughter. Yes, I'm sure she's going to stab me in her sleep. I'm 1,000% sure of it because she's mini me, and I wanted to do that to my mom. I was horrible to her. But anyways, so Halloween, I love dressing up. They love candy. That's all it's about when you're kids, right? Candy, candy, candy. Oh, free candy. Let's go to as many houses as possible, right? Halloween parties at school. Their party is tomorrow. Whee! Yay! Bells and clapping. Yay! All right. So, I'm not allowed to send treats with them. No candy, no cupcakes, none of that. They sent me a letter home. But I can send toys. I can send all the toys I want, that's fine. Now, whoever came up with this policy clearly doesn't have kids, because kids will still fucking eat toys. They eat toys, they'll choke on them, and there's no EpiPen that's gonna save a kid choking on a toy. Right, but kids these days, they have gluten allergies and peanut allergies and no sugar, all this stupid crap. When I was a kid, not a thing. We were able to bring whatever we wanted. And if it didn't agree with me, if I had a peanut allergy, I had to throw up in front of the class like everybody else. And you guys, I'm sure you guys have had that. Throw up right in the middle of the classroom. And the teacher would buzz the bell, let the janitor scooch in with his little garbage can, dump sawdust on it in front of everyone. And you remember that smell? So fucking gross, it'd make you want to throw up too. Well, these days, no sawdust either. Can't have sawdust in the classroom. So now the guy shows up with cat litter. Yeah, what the fuck? Weird, right? It's because those kids are a bunch of fucking pussies. Give me a break. Fucking allergic to everything. Fucking everything. So speaking of pussies, you guys getting any unsolicited pussy pics? Alright, one. Do you like getting unsolicited pussy pics? Is it like opening surprise? No. Yes, I haven't yet to have anyone to say that's a great thing. So it's a challenge for me because I want to be the one to do that. I want to be able to take some good pussy pics that when someone opens them, they're like, yes! I didn't even want this, but it's so good. So I'm trying to figure it out because guys, you want to get the right angle, the perfect angle. Right? Make it look huge. I mean, where are the huge pussies that go with this? Oh, they're in my kid's classroom. But for real, like, how does a chick get a good pussy picture? Like, what's the angle, you know? Yeah. But I did seriously go home and try to figure it out. You know, and it's like, first I want to, like, set the phone leaning up against something right, you know? And just kind of like, you know, you don't really get to read the whole book. It's just like kind of peeking out at you, right? So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just lay back and like try to balance it between my ankles. And I'm like, how far? It's like I just still can't get it, right? So I'm like, all right. I spread my legs open and it falls straight into my pussy. Big, huge pussy. Falls right in. Well, I can't call anyone for help because it's in there. But you know who it's going to call, because your phone always butt dials someone. Mine pussy dialed my mom. And I could hear her from the cave, what's wrong? As I stand up and it falls out. I'm like, oh, this is the angle. Straight up. And the deeper I squat, the wider my twat spreads right open in all its glory. The thing is, now you guys also can't tell my age, I know, but I saw that I had a gray pube. Yeah, me. I didn't even know gray pubes were a thing. I mean, did you get, well, I don't know if anybody's old enough. Not Derek, I'm sure. He's got beautiful pubes. Gray fucking pube. It's like, what the fuck do I do? Shave it? Dye it? What do you do with it? I decided I'm going to keep it because it actually lit up my puss like a disco ball. I'm like, this is a party that when you open it on your phone, that picture, you're going to be like, fucking yeah. Disco pussy. Woo! Give it back up for your host, Derek. Thank you guys. Happy Halloween.
Everybody, Amy Simon. Showing you why your phone should always have a case. When it falls in there, that grip, baby. Okay, all right. We're going to keep the show going because I want to go home. We're gonna keep the show going. No, really, it's like a lot of these motherfuckers. We're having a great time though, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm hot now. So look, next coming to the mic right now, look, this brother is very funny. I appreciate him being here. Y'all put your hands together, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping for Adam Cressetti, y'all. Adam Cressetti. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate it.
You gotta hit that gray pube with a Sharpie, dude. Just. My wife and I just had a baby, C-section. We're both dumb. We didn't know this. Right after a C-section, the doctor sits you both down, lets you know you gotta get on birth control immediately after, because if a woman gets pregnant again within 24 months of a C-section, the expecting mother can die. It's a medical fact. When the doctor told us this, I realized I finally got some power in this goddamn relationship. I could kill this bitch with my penis. It's made things more exciting around the house. Every time we fuck, it's like a game of Russian roulette. Just taking fucking risks. And all we watch is Forensic Files, man. We love fucking Forensic Files. As far as I can tell, all the detectives on that show are gay as fuck because they are super excited about finding semen.
Hey, we're here. Carface.
And we're watching Forensic Files on HLN. We're poor. We gotta watch the fucking commercials. I saw something that warmed my heart earlier. Target decided to put a Down syndrome baby in their latest commercial. Nice to see. Never saw that before. And my girl's sister's over. She actually has a Down syndrome child. I thought she would be pumped on it. Like, Emily, get in here. By the time she got to the living room, I realized it was just an Asian baby.
Go ahead, Adam.
Goddamn Asian baby. Me and the wife, we get high. Besides fucking, that's the only way we relate to each other. She asked me a dumbass question earlier. She asked me what I would do if I had a time machine. I hate that fucking question because everybody always gives the same answer. They always say the Hitler thing. They had a time machine. They go back to when Hitler was a tiny defenseless baby. Suck his dick. That's what they always say. And Hitler, him and Joseph Stalin, they had a healthy rivalry. Stalin had way more kills, plus he had the U.S. as an ally. And he had that glorious fucking mustache. Top two mustaches of all time. Tom Selleck and Joseph Stalin. People would compliment Stalin. They'd be like, God damn it, Stalin, you got a glorious mustache. He's like, really? You seen Hitler's? Looks like a landing strip on a 90s pussy. Guy looks ridiculous. Hard to take him serious. Goofball. I'm thinking about blue-haired ladies with blue hair. It means different things with different races. White lady with blue hair, she's a problem. She's sitting with her arms crossed during your entire fucking comedy set. Very judgmental. Black lady with blue hair, that's a fun girl. She's cool. Got some side titty showing. She's a fun lady. That's all we got on that. Need something. Gwyneth Paltrow. I always thought she was pretty reserved, pretty down to earth for by Hollywood standards, until she named her fucking kid Apple. Like a psycho. But then she came out with that candle that was scented like her vagina and completely redeemed herself. Now I believe in her. I was eating one. I've been getting a little fat lately, putting on some weight. About to go get some wings right now with my buddies. Me and Derek were in there pissing, crossing streams, talking about the My Buddies wings. Great wings. I was eating one of those giant pretzels earlier with the gross cheese sauce. And I was getting that pretzel salt all over my black shirt. I couldn't help but think pretzel salt is like glitter for fat bitches.
Sure. Thank you.
I think across all cultures, nobody, not a person in history has ever thought that God might be a woman. No one no one thinks that. Doesn't even cross anyone's mind. And I think it's because you want God to be reasonable, and you don't want him to be the type to cry when they catch you jerking off in the shower. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I live in Elmhurst, kind of a rich town, a lot of tucked in, pushover, pussy ass white guys. All the white guys are pussies. Every time I see a white guy in that town, I'm like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "Hello, Adam." I have a stereotypical gay accent. Every time I see a manly man in that town, I'm like, "What's up, dude?" And he's like, "It's a Polish guy. It's a fucking Polish guy." So if I was a lady and I want to find a manly man, I can be a Polish guy in a Carhartt. It's the only way to go, goddammit. All right, leave it at that. You guys have a great night.
Everybody, Adam Passetti, y'all. Adam Passetti. I want to get this next name right, even though I made the last name wrong. Look, y'all put your hands together. Start clapping for Karthik Palaniappan. Yeah, Karthik Palaniappan. He's like close, nigga. Thank you.
Hi. My name is Karthik Palaniappan. I'm from the southern part of India, and that's where I get my southern accent. And I've been here for like 20 years. You know.
Okay.
And right now I live in Michigan, Detroit. So, you know, name is a funny thing. Like, you know, people get it. It's a pronunciation and everything. So, when I came 20 years before, I loved Starbucks. So they always ask my name, and I get scared. So I chose a Starbucks name. My name is Dick Hardigan. But I differentiate with the regular Dick, so I spell it as D-I-K, so I'm the Dick with one eye in the middle. So when they order, hey, black coffee for Dick with one eye, so that's me. So I'm a Barbie fan. So my goal was to, you know, come to the US, find a blonde girl, marry, have a family, the American dream. So when I came to Charleston, West Virginia, the most welcoming place for diverse people. So I was working in a cubicle, and then there was this next cubicle was a girl named Barbara. So I thought I found my Barbie, and I wanted to go talk to her. So, and I was an engineer, surprise. So I always had a pencil with me, so you never know when you need pencil, being an engineer. So, and then I wanted to go and talk to her, make up some excuses. So I thought maybe I'll just go ask for an office supply. No harm, no foul. I'll go and ask. But the English is a fucked up language. And, you know, I grew up speaking British English. So I thought I'll go and ask for an eraser. And, you know, strike up a conversation, get her number, ask for a date, and then get married, you know, easy. So, but then in India, we call eraser as rubber. So I go up to her and then say, "Hey, Barbara, can I have a rubber? I need this really quick. So can I get your rubber? That's okay if it's not new. I'm okay with the used one." And she's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "That's okay. You know, I'll be really quick. I'll use it and give it back to you." And then she was trying, so maybe then I need to press more. So I was like, "That's okay. I don't need a big one. I just need a skinny small one." You know. So she was like, "What the fuck you doing being a dick?" "Well, I'm a dick, but I'm dick with one eye, you know what I'm saying?" So I go back and I'm like walking back, like, why is she so being bitchy? So my manager was like, Jeff was like, "Did you get her number? Did you ask her out?" Like, "I don't know, man, like she's being so bitchy. I was just asking for a rubber." And he's like, "What the fuck? Man, rubber means condom here." It's like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm getting deported." So I go back and then I tell her, "Hey, Barbara, I actually meant eraser. You know, back in India we call rubber, eraser, you know, whatnot." So so I said, okay, so I'm glad Google existed. So she Googled everything fine, and I was walking back, and she was like, by the way, what do you call rubber in India? That's funny you asked. It's actually called eraser. Well, we then started using rubber once in a while, meaning eraser. And she invited me to her Thanksgiving dinner. So her father was like, what is your name? My name is Karthik. Oh, Patrick? No, Karthik. Car and thick. Karthik. Oh, you're the foreign car. Like, well, that's a foreign car your daughter likes to ride on. So fast forward 20 years, I'm 42 years old, divorced, 7-year-old son, living my American life and still searching for my Barbie. So I chose an online dating profile. I opened up a Bumble, gets 5 super swipes every week. I mean, that's like the superpower, right? So then you match with the Barbie, go on a date, and we are on a date, and we talk about food, culture, and like, yeah, I like spicy food. And she was like, well, if I go down on you, would you taste spicy? I'm like, I'm not sure, but I'm from the land of Kama Sutra, and I can fuck you more than 69 ways you can think of. And I have another name. My name is Dick with one eye, and I can find the G-spot more than anybody. Thanks so much.
Thank you, brother. Everybody, Karthik, put my name in. Karthik, he was like, yeah, what else? Close enough. Hey, bro, how long you been doing comedy? You just started? Look at that shit. Come on now, you just started doing comedy. That shit was immaculate. It was great. I mean, if you make the white guy laugh this time of night, you look real fantastic. We know we just fucking with you, Skokie. All right, look. He's not Skokie. No, okay, right. He's like, no.
No, I'm sick.
Close to. He's from that, where did Adam say he was from? That rich part? Elmhurst. Yeah. 1% black population. Like you drive through there. 2%? Okay, Eric. Eric knows. Eric actually built his whole community with his money around him. And he only allows people to stay in the buildings around him that he likes. It's not funny to you, but it's funny to me. It's funny to me and Eric. All right. Next come to the mic right now. We only got 16,000 more people. Y'all put your hands together and start clapping. For my brother, Mr. James Bejar, y'all. James Bejar. Thank you very much. Hey, one more time for Derek. Give it one more time for Derek.
How are we all feeling? We good tonight? Hell yeah. Guys, it's been a year since I've been living in Chicago. Isn't that dope as fuck, guys? Bro, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I moved here a year ago, and I love living in Chicago, man. Chicago's a dope city, dude. And I like how y'all are just, when y'all say things out here, you really mean what you mean, right? Like, if you were to say to me, fuck you really mean fuck you. I always thought fuck you meant good morning. And I've been using my lingo here the entire time. Like, I got into an altercation with some gentleman the other day, and they got heated, so I told him to suck my dick, which means good night. And he did not like that one bit. He was like, what the fuck did you say to me, asshole? I was like, oh, asshole, have a good day. You too, man. That's what asshole means, then. Good day. I love New York, bro. I think the problem with New Yorkers is that we're just, people think we're rude, and we're not rude. We're just too passionate. We're way too passionate people, right? We believe too much in ourselves. There's an old saying back in New York, right? If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Look, I don't know who came up with that, but I don't think they've been to Somalia. Because one thing's for sure, like, I'm half Cuban, half Arab. You can't make it in any of those countries, dude.
I am a Syrian Cuban, guys. I'm half Cuban, I'm half Arab. Hell yeah. Which means I am full flight risk. Like, I can't take a boat or a plane, man. Like, I look like Bad Bunny if you worked at a vape shop. I hate the airports, man. The one thing I like about going to airports, that TSA asks absurd questions. Absurd questions. Like, I got asked if I've ever made a threat to America, which is fucking rude. Look, I could never, ever be a terrorist. I have a list. How am I supposed to hijack a plane if I can't tell people to stay seated? How embarrassing would that? Everybody sit down and stay seated. Sit down right now. I can't even say ISIS. I did grow up with Cuban Arab parents. They were very strict. Anyone else who grew up with strict parents? Yeah, the rest of y'all don't get us, man. Y'all are just out there smoking weed all night. I get it, whatever. My parents were strict but in their own ways, right? Like, if I were to ever talk back to my Arab father, he'd yell at me and send me to my room. If I were to ever talk back to my Cuban mother and she sent me to my room, my dad would yell at me for listening to a woman. And he'd be pissed. He'd come upstairs and give me 5 seconds to come back down. And I don't know if you guys know much about Arabs, but you don't want them to count down. Oh, don't all man me. It's a joke. We're all having fun. We having fun, guys? Yeah. I love you, don't worry. I've been doing a lot lately. I've stopped watching the news as of recently. I don't like the news because they always start by saying good morning, then they tell you why it isn't. Right? You can't start by saying good morning. 10 kids have died in the Bronx to a fire and expect them to be all right with that. We need to make something up, man. We gotta be like, hey, I want the news. I want the what do you call them? The anchor. I want the anchor to come on the news and be like, hey, we're all gonna die eventually. That needs work. I get it. I do like going back to my parents, they would fight constantly. Right? Like, I grew up, Cuban Arab parents are very, like, they don't get along for some reason. Like, my mom, again, like Sheila hookah. My mom has a cigar because she's Cuban. My dad is Arab, so it makes him a hookah, which makes me a vape. I feel like I lost a little bit of you guys. Let's come back to me for a little bit. I want a Long Island iced tea too. Damn, but no, I like Chicago. I have a cool job now, guys. I got a cool job. I work at Whole Foods downtown Chicago. We've been there. Yeah, you've been there. Yeah. It's a fun job, but you run into some shitty people. Like the other day, a customer got mad at me because her medication she got delivered was lost. It was lost, and she would blame me for it. She was like, how could you get she was like, oh, you say it's delivered, but it's actually lost? Are you fucking stupid? What is the matter with you? I need my medication. And she pissed me off so much, dude, because I couldn't control it. I didn't want to make her lose her medication. What's my problem? But she pissed me off so much, dude. I was so glad I popped those Xanax in the back. Guys, that's been my time. Get up for Derek one more time.
Thank you, everybody. James Najar. We're going to keep the show going. We're going to plug on for JC Radio on JC Radio. Thank you.
Derek, I love you so much. Like, no, because like when he started the show, he was like, hey, white people, do you look like your pets? And he could have asked me anything. He'd be like, hey, do you stab people with AIDS needles? And I'd be like, woo! Because I want you to love me, Derek. I just do. I would have wooed at anything, and I wooed at the whole pet thing, and then I forgot that my cat is black. I don't want you to hold that against me. She's so cute. I would love to be as cute as that little kitty.
I like that.
She's my world. I love my kitty. If you love kitties, make a noise.
Yeah!
If you love dogs, make a noise.
Yeah!
I hope that on your way home tonight, a little puppy just like licks your hand. You deserve that tonight, Derek. You're wonderful.
Thank
I'm
you.
trying too hard, I know.
No,
That's all I
you're
have
fine.
to do. Listen, I'm from here. I'm from Chicago. Woo. And what I gotta tell you is when people from Chicago tell you they're from Chicago, it's not like they're about to give you a hug. They are going to fight you, most likely. It's code for, I hope you have dental insurance because I'm knocking your teeth out later. I live here in the city, so I have a lot of neighbors because that's how cities work. And I hate most of them. I think they're awful. I think a lot of it just has to do with every building here is arranged like a human pyramid of people. All of the plumbing is like 80 years old and we have no parking. And we spend like our life savings on to live here, where like the rats shadow box each other. You know what I mean? And I don't like my neighbors. You know, I like one of my neighbors. I like John. And John lives in the dumpster outside my apartment. And he's my favorite. 3 of my neighbors smell like trash. John smells like morning dew. I don't know why. One of my neighbors hit my car. It wasn't John, it was Stacy, the girl I dog sat for, and she looked me in the eye while she wrote a fake note on my windshield. She's a bitch. But that's okay. I love where I live. I love Chicago despite everything. I love it here, and I love John. John isn't weird. The only thing that's weird about him is he knows like a little bit too much about the weather. And he's always like, hey, JC, you look great, but it's gonna be like 60 at the end of the day. Maybe put on a coat. I'm like, thank you, John. I feel so cozy with you around. You're my favorite. You may eat my pizza crust. I promise. I won't spit on it before. I haven't done comedy in a very long time. So since we were on the other side of the wall, said the bartender to me. I haven't done comedy since then, so I have notes. Please forgive me. Don't throw things at me, Derek. Please love me. I love you so much. I'll do anything for you. But yeah, I lost my place and I'm sad and I'm scared, you guys.
Yeah, take your time.
Listen, okay, I wouldn't have considered myself a foot slut until I moved to Chicago and realized I need a place to fucking live. Living in this city means this. Nobody's opinion matters except your landlord's. Your landlord, because your lord is in the name. They can just turn on your thermostat and they can fucking cook you if they don't like you. That's how it works. And I don't know, when I moved into my building, before I did, I wrote my landlord a note. I did, and I wanted them to know I don't smoke, and like I have a Costco card, you know, like I wanted to know that building had a drag bar across the street, you guys. Every room had a walk-in closet. Okay, let me tell you something, because this is where I'm getting at with this. I have to tell you something. How many of you would do a gross sex act if you knew you didn't have to pay your security deposit?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. Clap if you would. Don't be all quiet. That's scary. I don't want to be the only one. Thank you. Derek, I'm glad you would too. That makes me feel better. So let me tell you a little bit about how I got my apartment, because he didn't respond to my letter. So I looked him up, and I got old men. You gotta love them, you know, old white men. Because, like, not the bartender, you're lovely, I hope a dog licks you too, you're wonderful, you're exempt. But this guy, the first thing that pops up when I Google him is his account on Reddit, and it's for a foot fetish subreddit. So I was like, I got it in. So I did this, by the way. I pretended to run through his neighborhood while he was taking out his garbage. I did this. And I said, oh, hey, it's JC, how you doing? Oh yeah, I've been running, my feet, they really hurt. Oh, do they hurt? I would love to get a foot massage. Okay, people who are into feet, I'll say this and then I'll be done. I get it, you know, I'm not here to yuck your yum. I'm not at all. But like when you write poems about feet, like he called my toes pearls. I don't want that ever. Listen, okay? If you die and your parents find a notebook of all the shit you've written about feet, and then they find a kid in your basement that's been dead for years, they're gonna cry harder about your notebook full of foot poetry. I promise you. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Everybody, JC Brady.
y'all. JC Brady. Oh my God. Never felt so much like I was getting hit on. But I ain't gonna lie. JC Brady, great hair product.
Thank you. Coconut oil.
That hair, look, that hair is fabulous. Like if I was gay, my guy would have to have great hair product. Cause I have a dry mouth and we need some lubricant. No, okay, all right. Fuck y'all, yeah, JC. Beautiful guy, beautiful. I'm 53, haven't tried it yet. Not gonna happen. All right.
Nothing on TV.
Like I've tested myself. When I was young, I tested myself. I was like, maybe do I? No. I tried it, right? Like, you know, I was coming up, gay guys, like, well, you know, how you don't know you gay, you know, do some gay stuff. And I thought about it, and that shit made sense, right? But then I was like, well, I've been doing gay stuff. Like, you know, I play basketball and I hit niggas on the ass. Good shot, nigga! Bam! You know what I'm saying? Then make me want to fuck him. But I kept hitting on the ass, though. That did feel kind of good, but not that good. It felt worse when it happened to me. Like, I was playing basketball, I made a great ass shot, motherfucker came, hit on my ass. I felt he cupped it. I was like, nah, bro, cupping is too much, right? I was like, what? I said, why you hit on my ass? He's like, man, you made a great shot. I was like, dude, we in my living room, we're playing Xbox. This is not, this is not the time, it's not the court, it's not real. It's not even me, bro, that's a fucking character I created. Pay some coins. Yeah, I fucked him. All right, look. You gotta know. I didn't like the first 3 minutes, all right? Now look. Remember after that, you know, I bowed with the mouth. All right. Maybe happy, maybe you didn't. All right. Next over to the mic right now, my brother from across the world where they don't do that shit like Dubai and shit. They don't play that shit over there. They don't, man, shit, they got laws. You can't have no public affection. You throw down a motherfucking rap on the ground, nigga, 3 years in jail. In Dubai. Now, I don't know where this motherfucker's from, but it's not from here. Look, y'all put your hands together right now. Stop clapping for my brother, Mr. Samir Abdul, y'all. Samir Abdul.
Hey, keep it going for Derek. Woo! Yeah, we don't do that shit in Dubai, you know? We gotta keep it real in Dubai. Yeah, except I'm not from Dubai at all, actually. I'm not even from that continent. I don't know where he got Dubai from.
That's why I'm so pretty.
Shit, I'm from Sudan. That's Africa.
I love tequila.
Wow, okay. Actually, we do have gay shit in Sudan, to be honest. Yeah, we do. We have this thing where we whenever you cross in the street, you can hold another guy's hand or ass if you want to. It's just perfectly fine. When I moved here, when I moved here early 2012, I used to do that all the time. But then everyone was like, oh, homo, right? So I stopped doing it. And then a few years later, now, thanks to the LGBT community, I can grab a piece of ass and walk across the street again. Just like back home. Oh, man. Here's something I don't like about the States, though. I was out with a couple of homies, and we were out picking up girls, and then when they came up to me, they were like, yo, you look like a girl's best friend. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't. Yeah, I've been told I look like a woman's best friend. That annoys me a lot because, you know, women feel safe around me, and I don't like that at all. I don't, man. I'm dangerous. I keep telling them that, but they don't listen at all. You know what I mean? I used to be a child soldier in Sudan.
Yeah, that's a true story. I used to be a child soldier in Sudan. I had a gun. They gave me a gun at 9, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I was aiming at the wrong target, so they took it away and gave me a toy gun. But still, I was feared by many. Yeah, I was feared. Fun fact, they actually made me the child soldier chef. I was the chef. I was the child soldier chef at the school, you know what I mean? That's how I learned how to make cupcakes, man. Yeah, dude, I'm really good at making cupcakes. Like, I am amazing at it, you know what I mean? Strawberry cupcakes, Nutella cupcake. Anyone ever Nutella cupcakes? Yeah. It's crazy, man, crazy times. Here's another thing that I like this. Whenever I'm walking across the street and then I see a black person, they give me the head nod. You guys ever get one of these head nods? Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that because they're saying, hey, I see your struggle. That's what they're saying, right? But sometimes short white guys also do the same thing. I don't like that at all. I don't. Because they're saying, hey, you're one of us. You always have to jump for the cereal box. That's what they're saying, right? One time I saw a short black guy, and he gave me the head nod. He was like, hey, what's up, right? I was like, sir, is that because I'm black or short? He was like, I thought you were gay. I was like, no, sir. Oh, cool. You know, I have a new joke I want to try. Anyone suicidal here right now before I do this joke? Cool? You guys? Well, we're gonna do it and see what happens now. Oh man, like in America, suicide is an issue in America. I didn't know that. So when I learned this, I went back to Sudan. I was telling my grandma, I was like, yo, grandma, in Sudan, in America got an issue. Everyone's suicidal in America, right? And she was like, what is that? I was like, where they if they're feeling sad, they take their life. And she was like, you mean they do it voluntarily? I wish we had that here in Sudan also. We could just do it voluntarily in Sudan because we don't have that option. It just happens every day. Yeah. Still working on it, this joke, but this is a true story. Oh, one more. All right, one more. Anyone grew up getting beat up by their mom? All the black people hands should go up. Yeah. That's how I grew up in Sudan. My mom, she used to beat my ass all the time. You know what I mean? I used to complain at the school because she worked at the school as well. And she used to kick my ass all the time. You know, my mom was a terrifying lady. One time I sneezed just a little and woke my little baby brother up, right? And I knew. This fuckboy in general, he knew if you scream, I'm gonna get murdered tonight. And I remember he opened his mouth, and I took off. Right? I looked behind me, I didn't see my mom, but I saw loose tits, so I knew it was hers. Right? Immediately, I got my ass handed to me. I used to be light skinned. This is a 3rd-degree burn. You know what I mean? Crazy. It's crazy. Oh man! And then I didn't see my dad there. Am I up or are you just?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Everybody, Samir Abdul. Gotta stamp his passport for this motherfucker get on stage. I gave him a light over there. He was like, but I have 8 more jokes. Everybody get 5 minutes. Try to go home. All right. Next. Quit fucking making me laugh. All right. Let's come to the mic right now. Look, y'all put your hands together. Start clapping for Josh, y'all. Josh. Oh, Josh. I can't pronounce your last name. Josh, is Josh here? Josh, Josh? Is that your name? No. Wait, time, motherfucker. Tell me your last name then. Yep, Josh Glore. Yep, Josh Glore. Yeah.
He was like, I'll take the spot. Like, you ain't black, you supposed to do that.
I was buying edibles the other day, and the bartender flipped the screen for an optional gratuity, And I didn't even tip my high school drug dealer. He was like the most intimidating guy I've ever met at that time. I still tipped. But shame never looks good on anybody, but my girlfriend says I wear it well, getting pegged.
Oh, God. Well, go ahead, Josh.
I thought it would be ironic to go to a palm reading, but the main takeaway was just kind of like this gypsy woman confused that I haven't lived up to my prophecy. Apparently I was supposed to come out of the closet 5 years ago. And things like that, I don't know how to welcome things like that. I mull over the smallest things. And people around me notice as well. My coworker had asked, Josh, what even keeps you up at night? Honestly, mostly wife pegs husband videos. I'm really committing to the peg jokes tonight, guys.
Let's go.
I thought it would, never mind. I saw 2 grown adults pinky promise, which to me I think is just an eyesore. I pinky promised one time in my adult life, a promise made to my girlfriend, a promise that has kept us together. I extended my pinky and I said, babe, chlamydia is extremely treatable. That one, yeah. I love fortune cookies. I think my favorite fortune cookie that I've read said a loaded gun was full of possibilities. Lucky numbers include 911 and the suicide hotline, which the suicide hotline has actually changed its number. It's a from a full telephone number to just 3 digits, 988. If anybody needs it, I often contemplate it every time I speak into a microphone. But jokingly, I kind of wish they changed the number to 845, just so maybe in a few weeks' time, someone will say, hey, what happened to that open micer doing suicide prevention? And maybe someone else will reply, oh, you didn't hear? Yeah, apparently instead of dialing 845, the 845 caliber. Yeah. Hey, I'll just end on this. Depression has had a 3-1 series lead my entire life. I'm not forcing Game 7. I'm not even forcing a Game 6 either. But to be half full, at least I did make the playoffs. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Josh Glore, y'all. Josh Glore. I like uncomfortable topics. Like pegging is different. All the men in here, they buzz I saw your butt move. He said pegging. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
You write what you know.
Exactly. Look. I think that's a subject that more men should have with their sons. A pegging topic. Really, because that prostate exam is right out the fucking corner. That'd be a bad time to find out that you like pegging. Can't wait till you 50 to find out you like it in your ass. Find out you've been having sex the wrong way all your life because of some societal shit. Fuck that. Look at her, she's like, right. God damn, you remember my girl at home. I swear to God, she wants to put her finger in my ass every time. No! No, she said, you don't like it. No, I won't. And if I do, I won't like that I do. Because then my mind would be like, why am I with you? Do you understand what that does to a man? Like if I really liked it, like your dildo thing, no. I want the same shit I give you. I want the hand on the neck. All right, I'll stop. I'm getting too deep. Look at all the men feeling uncomfortable that ain't had a prostate exam yet. It's bigger than one in your ass. 20 more years, nigga. He's like, I'm 30, 20 more years, nigga. You gonna be there, oh! I already thought about it. I ain't had it yet, but the first dude going to my ass is gonna be a gay guy. I swear to God.
Hey yo.
That's the best mother. They've been studying booties all their life. They know. A straight guy like you just get in there and fuck it up. Because you don't really want to be there. You don't want to do it. You be in that motherfucker with your head turned shit. You know the worst thing here? The worst thing here from a straight proctologist. Oops, my bad. The gay guy got that shit straight. He even got to go in your booty. He can just look at it like, boo. You got polyps. Alright, fuck it. That's one of my other jokes. I try to work it in. Okay. We got 2 people left. Alright, next up to back when I look. Y'all put your hands together. Strong clap, strong clap, strong clap for my brother, Mr. Nick Parker, y'all. Nick Parker!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I remember as a kid pegging men putting pegs on the back of your mongoose bike. How's everybody doing tonight?
What up, Nick?
We're pretty livened up from earlier. I love it. I'm about to crash. Anybody else doing sober October like me?
Oh, woo!
Yeah, that's how it's been going. You guys are right. It's awful. It's the worst. But I did decide to do it. You know, when your 4-year-old nephew starts calling you Uncle Pinky because you got pink eyes, you smoke too much weed, that's a real wake-up call. Decided to go for weed, alcohol, and caffeine because I just hate myself this month. Yeah, I know. Not a good decision. Don't worry, it gets worse. It gets worse. But thought that was gonna be the worst of the month, you know? Thought that was gonna do the worst. You know, there's worse things like you lose the heat in your apartment, you could get sick, you lose your job, or you get robbed, you know? So I was going into the month with a really good mindset, and October 1st I wake up, and right off the bat I'm sick. Have the flu, just right away. Just a real kick in the nuts. And I was like, alright, this sucks. Normally when I'm sick, I like to just get high and play video games all day, but playing video games sober with teenagers and trash talking is not the same. It's just not a fun thing to do. But that's okay. It's okay. You know, there's worse things. You can lose the heat in your apartment. You lose your job, or you can get robbed. You know, there's worse things than just being sick. October 2nd, next day. Not lying. This all happened. Wake up, and the heat was shut off in my apartment for the second time in a year because my roommate just forgot to set up the auto pay correctly. Did you guys know credit cards expire? Because she didn't. But that's okay. You know, there's worse things. Still have a job. Still haven't been robbed. So there's definitely worse things than losing a little heat. Still warm at the beginning of the month. Wasn't like this right now. Very next day, October 3rd, get a call from my boss's boss. And unfortunately, they were doing layoffs. And unfortunately, I got laid off. Not the first time I've been laid off, but I can't really blame a pandemic this time to my mom. So, you know, it could definitely have gone better. But that's all right. I've been laid off before. I mean, if you look at my job history, it's waiter, unemployed, dishwasher, unemployed, analyst, unemployed, and here I am, unemployed. I'll be employed. But it could be worse. It could definitely be worse. You can get robbed, right? Oh, man, it could be worse. October 4th. October 4th. I didn't get robbed, guys. I got you. But something else did happen. October 7th, I took my car to visit my brother, and this car I bought from him, and I love it with all my heart. It's a 2008 Toyota Corolla. It's got 4 spare tires, rust around the tire rims, and a trunk that doesn't close all the way, held together with a bungee cord. So every time I hit a speed bump, it flies open, waving hi to the kids as they go by the schools. And you know, it's still running. It's 243,000 miles. It's going great. Watch the game. Go back to the car, and he's like, "How's the car doing? Like, how many miles do you think it's got left in it?" I'm like, "Oh, 250, easy, man. It's gonna make it. It's a Toyota. I've seen those things in the Middle East." Turn on the car, and it turns on. Things are going well. Put it in reverse. It's great. Hit the gas, and it just decides, "No, we're done. We're done." Like, I saw what happened the first 3 days. I'm gonna make this like cherry on top for this month. Oh man, it's been a month, guys. It's been a month, and the one thing I can say for sure is that
Wednesday cannot get here soon enough. Please, for the love of God, can it be November 1st already? Thank you so much for your time, guys. That's all I got.
All right. Keep those applause going. Next time to the language, we're going to call them up right now because they're ready to go home because I'm going to get a DUI. Put your hands together for Sam Gordon, y'all. Sam Gordon! All right. Here we go. All right, now for the
I think you didn't know this when I walked up, so that's fine, but I am Jewish, so that was a change to make. I was just going to jump into this because I got a lot. I think Facebook's trying to tell me that I'm depressed because it keeps sending me all these ads for online therapy. Anybody else get those? Which is weird because I usually use my Facebook just to like watch funny videos, but then all of a sudden an ad will come up and it'll be like, are you having feelings of hopelessness or loneliness? Does even the simplest task frustrate you? And I'm like, how do they know this stuff about me? But still, it's not nearly as bad as the ads that Facebook used to send me, which was just a bunch of like hair regrowth treatment ads, like Bosley and Hair Club for Men. We've all seen those, right? So it's just some spokesman that's like, are you tired of losing your hair? Does it make you feel like less of a man? Of course it does. At Bosley, we understand that no man with dignity wants to be bald, okay? That's why our 36-week hair restoration treatment is scientifically designed to help you not only regrow your hair, but to keep your dignity, which is always fun for me to hear. My favorite thing that they do in those ads, though, is sometimes they'll have like a time lapse of a guy going from pretty much bald back to like regrowing his hair, back to like full, which I love because it always just looks like a sad chia pet. You know what I'm talking about? But I did used to hate those ads when I was younger. They bothered me a lot. But now that I'm older, I gotta admit, I actually kind of like the bald look on myself. I won't say that I'm proud to be bald, but that's just because, as a bald white guy, pride is just something I feel like I should avoid completely, It's better that way, I used to think being bald would make dating a lot harder, but what I found, actually, is that women don't care about superficial things like whether you have hair or not. I mean, as long as you're very tall, pretty much. I'm not one to complain about a good thing, but I do think it's kind of goofy that women will talk to me solely based on the fact that I'm tall. Like, it doesn't make much sense. It doesn't have too many uses in the modern world. But I think what they do is they associate tallness with power or success. But what they don't know is that I spent this afternoon picking dog hairs out of my weed. Because I dropped my weed on the carpet, and I'm too broke to throw that shit away. I am dating, though. I was dating this girl a couple weeks ago, and it was actually going really well at first. But she did break things off with me because she said I didn't respect her beliefs, which was a fair point because it was true. But let me explain, guys. You gotta understand, it's not like she had some religious belief that I couldn't respect, okay? It was really just the fact that she was really into horoscopes. She would read them every day, and she would cling to every word that they would write in there. And she so much so that she would bring it up in arguments. And I'm sorry, but I can only pretend to respect that for so long. Because horoscopes are really just like, oh wait, sorry. Getting mad because someone doesn't respect your belief in horoscopes is like getting mad at someone because they don't take fortune cookies as seriously as you do. Because horoscopes really are like fortune cookies, just longer and without the cookie part, which I think only makes them worse because I like cookies and I hate reading. Anyway, guys, I've been Sam Gordon. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, everybody. Sam Gordon. Funny as hell. Hilarious. Great set. And as he said, women love bald men. Because bald men are functional. No thigh burn. I'll let the women think about that for a second. That's funny as fuck. You understand. A little Vaseline here. Yeah, we good. All right. Let's come to the back. We'll get the show rolling. Put your hands together for Aaron Klein, y'all. Aaron Klein. He has hair. All right, Aaron, take it.
Hey, thanks. How you guys doing? Good. I'm very cheap. I'm a very cheap person. I shop at Aldi. Do you guys like Aldi? Yeah. Hell yeah. At Aldi, I will buy a carton of eggs for $1. I can't even imagine what they do to those chickens. They wish they were in cages. That would be a paradise for them. One time I cracked open one of the eggs and there was a diary from one of the chickens inside of it. This chicken scratch, I couldn't fucking read any of it. This chicken has the worst handwriting I've ever seen. I hit a bird with my car recently. People get upset when I tell them that. They get pretty angry. Like I was aiming for the bird. Like I had a vendetta against this bird. It's really easy for birds to not get hit by cars, actually. Yeah. It'd be like if you were on a plane and the pilot came on and he was like, "We just hit someone." Everyone on the plane would be like, "Well, what was he doing up here? Was he jaywalking?" Sounds like he deserved it, probably. Some people get hit by trains. Does anyone know someone who's been hit by a train? Yeah. Don't give a thumbs up. That's not that appropriate. Yeah. They might have been pushed. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, one time this lady was like, "Woo!" I was like, "I don't know." It was like a murder to me. Yeah. People get hit by trains. That seems avoidable. Yeah. As long as you're not actively standing on train tracks, trains can't hurt you. You know what I mean? They don't hide train tracks. You're not going to open a closet and be like, "What's all this coal doing in the basement?" Yeah. If I knew someone that got killed by train tracks, I would just lie about the cause of death. That way I wouldn't be asked the same questions over and over again. Yeah. I'm like, "Yeah, Dad got pneumonia. That's why he's in so many pieces." It's a debilitating disease. Did Jesus say that he was going to come back as a guy again? I feel like he already came back, but maybe he came back as something else. Yeah. I've seen some horses in my life where I'm like, that's probably him. It's the same hair. Remember the first time I saw that video of that bulldog skateboarding? I was like, he is risen. He can walk on water and shred on land. Cool.
That's funny as fuck.
I wish he would have just told us what he'd be wearing when he came back. You know, that way we could spot him right away. be like picking your friend up at the airport. I'm like, he said he'd be wearing the sins of his children in red Skechers. So just keep an eye out for those. I don't know what the sins thing looks like, but I was masturbating recently. Derek was there. He said, he had the bell. He just kept tapping the bell. I was masturbating and I ejaculated, and some of it got on my floor, and my Roomba ate it. The craziest part about that is that a Roomba is supposed to be random in its movement, but as soon as I came, it made a beeline. You don't program that. That's just a hoe in the wild. You know what I mean? So my last Roomba wasn't in this kind of stuff. This is kind of nice. You're now my bottom bitch. That's good. I don't know what that means. I wish we'd bring MySpace back. I miss MySpace. I like that you could rank your friends in front of everyone. You could put a numerical value in the order you love your friends and family. I wish we could do that in real life. Like I see my friends, every time I see my friends, I hand out a new list. I'm like, there's been a shakeup. Number 8, look like you have a question. You shouldn't. You know what you did. Number 2, keep up the good work. Yeah, that's good. Okay. What'd you do, Derek, again? What was that? Oh, jeez. Yeah. I don't know. It says, dude, moan a bunch. That's my big closer. I got you idiots. You think I'm riffing. I wrote every single word of that. I don't really know where to take this one. I used to have a fleshlight, and fleshlights, they can they mold it based off of porn stars, which is that's pretty neat. I think they should do it off of historical figures. You know, then I can finally fuck Abraham Lincoln. I've never voted, so I feel like that would be kind of the same thing. And I also wrote that one. How do you guys like that, huh? It's pretty, okay. Have a good night.
Funny motherfucker. Aaron Klein. As you see, the later it gets, the funnier it gets. Let's up to the mic right now. He runs the show around here. Put your hands together for my brother, Mr. Sheldon Calhoun, y'all. Sheldon Calhoun. Thank you.
One more time, man. I'll give it up for Wayne Brady, man. He just came out as non-binary last week and shit. It's all good. Did y'all see that? Y'all seen Wayne Brady come? Oh, Wayne Brady. All right. Fuck. Where the cowgirl go? Where the cowgirl at? 773-499-8019. She said she was sending out pussy pics. I was like, unsolicited too. So if you just, send them through, I get them. Look at them, check them out. Send you a couple reviews. I do it like a Yelp, you know what I mean, for the pussy. It's funny you mentioned that though, man. I was thinking about this the other day. Do dykes send dick pics? We got any dykes in? Any studs? Woo! I don't know what they like to be called, so I go back and forth from dykes to studs. But I don't think any one of them is disrespectful. You know what I mean? Only one that I feel is like kind of rude is the bull dagger one. When they call them a bull dagger. Y'all never heard that? That's all right. Well, look, that's a new one. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. But no, man, I was wondering that, like, you know, do they send dick pics and shit? Like, you know, and how do they do it when they do send the dick pics? Like, you know, do they line them up on the bed? 'Cause you know they got more than one dick in there, you know what I mean? Do they line them up on the bed and be like, baby, which one you want? What color you want? You know? You want the 12? I can give you 12. You want the 7? I can give you the 7 with the butt plug. I can give you the 7. Just thinking about, you know. Cause it's unfair, man. We only got one dick we can send, you know what I mean? It's only one of them. Like, damn, this is all we got. They got options, you know what I mean? It's fucked up. I just feel like it's very unfair. That's why I decided I'm going to get my dick done. I'm going to get my dick done, man. I done already set up the appointment and everything, man. You know what I mean? You know how you go into the barber shop and they got all the styles on the wall? I said, man, give me number 6, right there by the knee. Right there by the knee. It gotta be number 6, because I'm paying $7,000 for this operation. It got to be by the knee. I'm paying $7,000. You know what I mean? Because I used to work at the United Center and shit. And then I used to work on the first floor. You know? First floor. It ain't nothing but BBLs walking around all over the first floor at the United Center. I want to be walking around the United Center with my DDL. I'm getting a Dominican dick lift. Getting a Dominican dick lift, and I don't, you know, I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. I want to be walking around the United States, just, you know, just walking around. Walk to the concession stands for no reason. No, let me stop, man. I don't need no dick lift, man. I don't need no dick lift. I did that joke one time. This young lady ended up taking me to the crib after the show. We got a little frisky and shit. She took my pants down. She like, oh, you already got the procedure done? Some people got it. Some people got it. It's all right. It's okay. I had 2 girlfriends out of my whole life. Both of them was hoes. Both of them. So I've been hoeing my whole life. You know what I mean? Anybody else been hoeing their whole life? That's good, man. That's good, Derek. We know you've been hoeing on both sides of the fence. Hey, no, look. Only reason I brought that up is about, you know, being, because look, man, this young lady, it's hard dating now, man. It's hard dating because I am a hoe. You know what I mean? And I don't know how to tell that to the girls that I be dealing with. Like, yeah, this is, you know. Because this young lady got mad at me and she told me, she was like, you know, I thought she got mad, and, you know, because probably I was talking to another female or some shit, whatever the fuck. But she got mad. She's like, oh, I thought we had a connection, and, you know, you can put your tongue in my mouth. And I'm like, man, I put my tongue in a lot of bitches' mouths, man. What you, don't mean I got a connection? Well, am I wrong for that? All right, man, look, y'all keep it going for Derek, man. I quit.
Everybody shout it, come on, shout it, come on. Now just 1 second, in my defense, I am not a hoe no more. I tell people the truth. I fuck other people, now I'm a swinger. Before I was a hoe, but now I got this whole new definition. Like, I just tell you the truth, and you be like, okay. Now I'm a swinger, I'm a lifestyle nigga. All right. Oh, God, I love when I found that Facebook group. All right. Like, I didn't know. Like I thought I was the only one, you know. Back in the 80s, it was called cheating.
Now it's like, you just being who you are. You gotta find somebody else who want to be the same thing. No, fucking around. All right, cool. I know y'all in committed relationship. We love Jesus, whatever. All right. But me and my girl. Anyway, all right. Everybody get to that because it's being recorded. She's like, quit talking about our sex life. And I'm like, oh God, all right. I'll stop talking about it. I talk about me and Keisha. So me and Keisha. All right, let's come to the mic right now. Y'all put your hands together for my brother, Mr. Blake Green, y'all. Blake Green. All right. How you walking like you my age? Nigga, you ain't go 30. Oh yeah, you just had a baby. You go walk slow.
I wasn't expecting to go up that fast. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm fucking Derek J and his wife, right? I'm getting both of them. Derek J got some ass cheeks on him. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Nigga, that's a diaper.
Motherfucker, that's a diaper. You gonna wear a diaper out there?
Oh God.
Derek J and his wife.
Thank you.
Ain't really. Motherfucker signed me up. I was coming up here to watch a motherfucker to do comedy. Motherfucker put me on the list. Thank you, Sheldon Calhoun. What I want to talk about? I'm going through a lot right now. I got 3 kids, 3 baby mamas. I got custody of all my kids though. I went down to the courthouse and told them that I want them. I want to be in their life. I want to be a part of their life. And they end up I just want the weekends. They end up giving me weeks of shit. And I'm like, I want to give them back. Nigga, it's hard raising kids for 7 days straight. Like, ain't no go to your mama house. I ain't got no food over here. I got to come up with the money to get some food and shit. It's tough. Anybody got kids in here?
Yeah!
This look like a room full of people who ain't got no kids. What y'all doing out late on a Monday night anyway?
Halloween?
I know y'all ain't got no motherfucking kids. Anybody got 1 kid, 1 child? Where the 1 child people at? Okay, the woman I brought in, only one with a kid. Me and her when parents hell. Y'all ain't got no responsibilities, just out fucking who y'all want to fuck, still dressing nice. Y'all got nice haircuts and shit. Of course y'all ain't got no kids. When you got kids, you can't afford haircuts no more. That shit go out the window. You know how much food is? Can't afford no fucking haircut when you got kids. Maybe when you got 1 kid, when you got 2 kids, you definitely like shop at the thrift store from now on. Like you start wearing plaid shirts and shit. Like that's a cool look. I know you ain't got no kids. You got a chain and all this shit.
That's where we at.
I got no kids with you. Look at y'all cool as hell in the front row. Drinks empty. They finna order more because you ain't got kids. When you ain't got kids, you just keep ordering drinks and shit. Decent. That wasn't no joke. That was hard. That was hurt. That was real hurt. And my bank account don't even look like I should be out tonight. Like, I shouldn't even be here with y'all tonight. I should be home with them, preparing them for school in the morning. It's cool. Actually, my 2 youngest is cool. My oldest, I don't really like my oldest like that. When I got custody of her mama was like lying and shit, like filing police reports, like filing DCFS reports, and they still end up giving her to me. And I'm like, I'm telling my daughter, like, stop doing that shit. Like, your mom at the crib with her feet kicked up. You over here looking at me knowing you lied and shit. I like you really invested in my story. And she's like, damn, he a decent ass daddy up there. He cool on the mic. Yeah, she lying and shit, like. So my oldest baby mama a stud, right? She, if you don't know what a stud is, it's like the girl who gave, but she the dude. So my baby mama, she like, she really thinks she like the baby daddy. She really confused, and she confusing my daughter. No, for real, she do baby daddy shit. Like, she took my daughter to the daddy daughter dance. That shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Cause she ain't even dressed up. She like got like a regular t-shirt. They got the suit on that though. Y'all know like she ain't even wear it. Like, I would never go to a daddy daughter dance posing as if I got a suit on. That's why you don't belong there. You're not one of us. Take that goofy shit off. You're making us look bad as fathers. My daughter in court lying and shit, gonna tell the judge, like, I was doing inappropriate shit to her. Like, I looked my judge dead in the face, like, my daughter not even my type. Like, you ain't even, I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even something I would go for. Like, she got into it with her teacher this week. My oldest daughter, she's in high school, she got into it with her teacher this week. He telling her, why you come to school with a bodysuit on and you ain't got no body? I'm like, see, Your Honor, see, even the teacher know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, this shit ain't got. We'll keep working on that, because that's real shit. I can't stand my oldest daughter. What I want to end on, y'all can follow me on child support. That's my time, Blake.
Hey, good shit, yo. Yo, Blake Green. Told y'all I was lifestyle, right? I told y'all I was lifestyle, right? He said his first baby mama was a stud, or is a stud. And I don't think it worked like that. Studs. They don't. She wouldn't be a stud if she fucked you. She would be bisexual, maybe? Or bi-curious? Like, or was it your dick so bad that it made her a stud? Like, from this day on, I'm not fucking with no more dicks because of Blake Green. I just fucking around. That's my guy, Blake. One time for Blake, y'all. One time for Blake. We comments, we fuck with each other. Whoever don't like it, we understand what it's too room about comments, fuck comments. I mean, y'all came out, this shit is free for y'all, but we like to fuck with each other. Normally Blake would have said some more shit about me, because he did say he wanted to fuck me and my girl. So I gotta say something, right? So now I say something, y'all gonna get out. I'm not laughing at that. That shit was funny as fuck. You ever fucked a stud? Impossible. That's like a woman saying she fucked a gay guy. It's impossible. I mean, like a true gay guy. Trust me. My cousin is a Dupree, from the Dupree family. I understand what it is. They got different terminologies. Like, if you've never had a woman, oh yeah, you truly gay. If you experiment a couple times, 90%. That's why I believe I got at least 30% gay in me. I think everybody got like a percentage of gay. Ain't nobody 100% straight in this bitch. No, it ain't. Every dude that saw a booty and when it turned around, it was a dude. but you was in love for a second. Like 30 seconds, nigga, you was gay. You was like, I'll fuck this shit. Oh, hell no. Oh. But until you found out it was a dude, I mean, you was all in. You was all in? No. Fuck it. Don't be honest. I know what happens. I see it. I swear to God, I've been there. All right. Next, I'm going to turn the mic for you lying people to yourselves, but not to me. I want y'all to put your hands together for the next comment. Start clapping for Jason. Laurie, y'all. Jason. Laurie. All right, bring that little man button. That was cute.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I celebrate Christmas. I don't know if you guys celebrate Christmas, but I had one person tell me, like, you know, Jesus was actually born in April, right? And I was like, damn. Imagine if you told that to a Jew. They wouldn't give a shit. Okay. That's done. But,
Douglas.
Voyeurism. You guys know what that is? It's when porn is your kink. That's gotta be awesome. Just like, sir, are you sexually active? Oh, I think I'm the most sexually active. That had to suck in the Middle Ages, though, you know? You'd have to like wait for some teenage couple to run into the woods and then you hide behind a rock. Dude like chases after you after he spots you. But public humiliation is a kink, you know? It's like, Jonathan, if you keep stealing bread, they're gonna chain you in the town square and throw rotting food at you. Oh, really? Jonathan, did you piss your pants? Anatidaeophobia? That's a very large word. It's the fear that, like, somewhere, somehow, a duck is following you. Like, what if that was your kink, man? Like, you just go to the park and, like, play hard to get with the mallards? Do geese have the same effect, man, or is it just ducks? Are they that specific? I can't remember the word. It's too big of a word. But it's the fear of knowledge. I think that's just bias. All right, you don't need a whole word for it.
Stupid?
Stupid too. All right, well, shit. I crashed that train. I think black women are sexy as hell. Yeah. No, you're not. Way sexier than black men, in my opinion. But no, it confuses me because people tell me to love black women, and then they get mad at me for joining blackpeoplemeet.com. Alright, the hit and miss. I like my women like I like my coffee with a strap on.
What the fuck?
You know, if a woman wants to wear a strap on, I can get behind that. That's kinky. But if she asks me to wear a strap on, now I'm offended. I don't come from here. I'm not from here. I come from the woods. I'm from Washington State. Not DC though. You know, state, we get you guys like Costco and Nirvana, and we gave you like the Oklahoma City Thunder. What has DC ever given you? Like just like empty
Hard
promises?
times.
What was that?
I'm sorry.
Oh. They just gave us like empty promises and like the Washington Commanders, but that's also an empty promise. But no, moving to Chicago is like quite the culture shock. Quite the culture shock. It's like you guys have an NBA team. That's pretty cool. No, Chicago's cool. I've been here a year now. I remember when I first moved here, I was like super excited to show everyone everything in town. And now I'm just like, all right, you wanna go to the Bean? You wanna go to the zoo? You wanna get lunch? I'll leave on this one. Sorry. The food here is good though. The food here is good. You guys got like deep dish pizza. The Chicago dog is good. Mexican food. I fucked that one up. Give it up for Derek and
Everybody, Jason Laurie, remember, this is still about joke development, people. All right? Still about joke development. He had some great jokes. Look, if you laugh at this time of night, like nobody has a fucking 3-hour comedy show and people still laughing. Thank y'all for staying. One time for them for staying. Nobody has like a 3-hour comedy show and people still stay. Like as you see people left, apparently you're enjoying yourself, or maybe you got shit to go home to. I I don't know. I'm just fucking around. I know you got shit to go home to. You fucking white, you fools, jacuzzi. They got cayenne pepper by the gallon in the motherfucking in the fucking pantry and shit. I know. Look, I know. I've been to white people's houses. It's food of a lot of organic shit. I love it. I love it. Can't afford it, but I love it. I just go there. They have olives. They have olives, like different olives in like different jars with cheese in it and shit. And like, I just got salt and pepper, bro. I got salt and pepper, and I'm living the life. I swear to God, I will season the fuck out some chicken. Okay? You fucking right. You can't use accent anymore because the name has changed. You know, the Asians fucked it up. Right. After the kitty cat thing. So, all right. We got 6 more people. Y'all having a good time now? We have enough energy. We got 6 more people. Because I'm holding enough time. The next one to the mic right now, all the way from Indiana, Douglas Wondersky, y'all. My brother Douglas Wondersky.
We were somewhere around Barstow, at the edge of the desert. When the drugs began to take hold, I remember saying something like, I feel a bit lightheaded, maybe you should drive. And suddenly there was a terrible roar all around us, and the sky was full of what looked like huge bats, all swooping and screeching and diving around the car. And a voice was screaming, "Holy Jesus, what are these goddamn animals?" That was a little Hunter S. Thompson Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas for that ass. A little Halloween treat. Shit fire! Alright, for those of you that are not familiar with what I just said, I'm going to give you a little shit fire 101 right now. So it can be heard in Georgia, Alabama, and also in the bedroom. When Amber Heard does her thing on a man's bed and sets that bed on fire. Shit fire. And it can also be heard at, I'm sorry, I'm going to give you another example of when it's a good time to say it. All right, so you're at a Waffle House and it's like 3 in the morning and you're very fucked up. And you just told your waitress that you would like a double order of hash browns, scattered, covered, and chunked. And then she says to you, "Oh, I'm sorry, darling. We ran out of hash browns about 45 minutes ago." And then that's when you say, "Shit fire!" And then a man that is not wearing any pants falls through the Waffle House ceiling and lands on your table. And then you say it again, "Shit fire!" And then that pantsless man takes a drink of your sweet tea that has some debris in it, and then he runs out of the Waffle House. By the way, there was a man that was not wearing any pants that fell through a Waffle House ceiling in Alabama in 2018. And apparently he was high as a kite. He was high as a kite and high as a Waffle House ceiling at the exact same time. He was up there making his way to the office. He was planning on robbing that office, but his plans and him, they fell through. All right, so the other day I received my Gwyneth Paltrow candle, the "This Smells Like My Vagina" candle. By the way, the word on the street is that Jada Pinkett Smith will be coming out with her own set of candle, and that one will smell like a cunt. All right. So back to the Gwyneth Paltrow candle. This smells like my vagina candle. So I received the candle, and then I put on some Marvin Gaye. You know the song, "Let's Get It On." And by the way, how fucked up would it be if one day you could not say I put on some Marvin Gaye? If you could not say Marvin Gaye because his last name is Gay, because he has a gay last name. That would be really fucked up. Anyway, so back to the Gwyneth Paltrow candle. So I lit the candle, and then a minute later, I burned my penis. Yeah, I roasted my wiener. Yeah, talk about a burning desire, you know. And when I burned my penis, you know, all right, I can't do this. I have to fess up. I've never actually burned my penis. I've never actually roasted my wiener. But I'm guessing that if I ever do burn my penis, I'll probably be like, shit fire! Call back, baby! Call back, baby! That was a call back, baby! Call back, baby! Ow! Call back, bitch! Thank you. Happy Halloween.
Thank you, everybody. Douglas Wondersky, all the way from Indiana. As you see, we all have our style.
Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Huh?
Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Crystal Lake, Illinois. There is no Crystal Lake in Illinois, sir. I know what Crystal Lake is. I'm not allowed there. It's in Indiana. It's in Crystal. Okay. Are you from Chicago? Are you guys from Chicago or like this surrounding area or everything? Where is Crystal Lake? You have no idea? Crystal Lake, I guarantee you, is in Indiana. It's in the other white people part of Indiana. The Indiana part that I can't go to. Well, I can go to, but I better drive through real fast. I just fuck with you, Douglas. What happened? Is it Illinois? Oh, fuck that. All right, there is a Crystal Lake in Illinois. I was wrong. No. Look. I admit when I was wrong. Look, I just found out there was Wakanda in Illinois. I was like, what the fuck? Wakanda? Ah! I thought it was in Africa. See how I changed that up? That's what people need to do. I'm sorry, Douglas. Yes, Crystal Lake is in Illinois. God damn it. What is it in Indiana? Ain't there a Crystal Lake in Indiana? Like a crystal by Valparaiso?
Probably. Crystal meth.
Crystal meth. No. Not in Indiana. That's Minnesota, sir. I sold it. All right. One more time for my brother Funnies here. Douglas Wondersky, y'all. All right. We got about 5 more people. Next come to the mic right now. And look, actually, this is the best part of the night for me. I want to do my daughter joke for y'all before y'all leave. That's why I bought y'all beers. This is the best part of the night for me because when it gets like this, then, comics don't have to, try to be impressive to people. They can just be themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, be yourself, have fun. But then they see y'all faces and they be like, oh my God, I'm not getting approval. This is not your mama and daddy, nigga. Look, these people will not be at your next show. Go ahead. Go ahead while you're here. Do what you do for you. So when you go out there, then, you can go ahead and impress people. But right here, only person comments you need to impress is yourself. That's why I like this part of the night. Because number one, I'm high and, they pay for it. And the people that stay, this is your real gauge of the audience right here, okay? So next up to the mic right now, look, put your hands together. Stop clapping for Keaton. 4, y'all. Keaton. 4. Shh. I know he's not here. I have to say it for the camera. Because I actually send this video out to all the comics and stuff like that just to get some more say some shit right. And the next person is his sister. So look, y'all go ahead, stop clapping. I'm lying. She don't even know this nigga anyway. Put your hands together for my girl, Sky. 4, y'all. Sky. 4. I was just trying to set it up.
Yeah, I don't know any Keaton Fords.
I don't know.
At all. So I'm like, so someone here earlier was talking, they were like, what if I had therapy before this? I do. This is the only day that I do open mics, and this is also one of the days that I have therapy in the week. So, we're always constantly trying to process something. So on top of that, I come here and I process my thoughts out loud, and I have a good time. So we're gonna have a good time. Woo. Yeah! Yeah, twice a week. 2 different therapists. We love it. One of them is free, unfortunately. So I wrote down some thoughts. All right, okay. So I wrote down the thought, frisky business. And for this topic, I want to be able to use my hands. Because I have 4 jobs now. I don't know how this happened. People were just like, like, do you want to work for me? And I was just like, can we talk like logistics? Am I getting paid? I'll do it. I'll show up. Am I getting paid? So I work in a nightclub now. Yeah.
All right.
And like at the nightclub, like the task that they have given me is to frisk women. I am a very queer presenting woman. And this is not an issue because I'm really sweet and more softer than not. But I was kind of excited because I was like, I get to help and protect and serve. And I'm like, but okay, so like to support this topic, I'm gonna finish the thought before I go into a supporting thought on it. I got to frisk women, and I say I got to. It was an honor to make sure that they were good. But I got to see, like, within my 5-hour shift, out of a 12-hour shift in that day, it was really interesting to see how people treated the people that they were supposed to like love and care about. So to frisk someone, because I just pretended, because I don't touch a lot of people, because I like to respect people's boundaries. So they didn't tell me that I was going to be frisking people. They told me I was going to do something else, something that I'm not 100% sure I can talk about. But if I learn how to talk about things as if I signed an NDA, if you keep coming here, you put the pieces together.
You put it together, right?
But basically, like to frisk, I had to make it very clinical. I wanted to make sure people felt safe, and so I have to like take my hand and like karate chop in between their boobs. And I hit them with one of these. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna frisk you now. I'm gonna put my hand behind your back, because I'm telling you, I like the supporting thought is, I don't touch a lot of people because my boundaries are crossed when I was a kid. So I'm just like, let me not cross anybody's boundaries physically, especially. So I'm always like I communicate a lot. So I'm talking to these women like, how's your day? You feeling good? Like, is there anything you need? You're gonna get in there, oh, what's that? Oh, put it away. Because it's really fun, because I'm given permission to go through people's shit. And not even like politely. Like, I'm not like throwing this shit on the ground, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start by going to your purse. And it's my job to like take handfuls of their shit out and be like, boom. All right, now I'm gonna touch you. And like there was this one woman who was like, okay, so I used to be comfortably throughout a majority of my life 240 pounds. I used to just be a bigger person. It's just, that was how life was working out for me. And then, through like a year, I like worked really hard, worked out, was eating. I was also on the Adderall, and I was 200 pounds. The Adderall, that was another one of the trigger words that I wrote down, because my memory is shit unless I trigger myself. So I have to trigger myself to remember what I'm gonna say, or you will be getting a chopped up, broken ass story. And so my doctor prescribed me Adderall. So it wasn't just me being like, I want Adderall. My doctor was like, you need Adderall. And we had already tried like 6 or 7 different other ADHD medications. Ritalin gave me heart palpitations. Like, this other thing made me feel numb. And I was like, I had no desire to do anything. I wasn't ADHD, but I was nothing. So that was interesting. But the doctor prescribed me Adderall, and I don't remember where this was going or why I even brought this up. But yeah, I was throwing away people's medication because they're not allowed to have pills in the establishment at all. And I would be like, you sure you want to throw away this Zoloft? I'm like, you can because the alternative is get out of line and hide it somewhere on the street, or throw it away, or leave. So I'm like, and then she's like, yeah, I'm fine. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm tossing it away. I had a very troubled life, so I'm constantly faced with the fact that I could have gone down many paths with the decisions that I make. Like, you know, God, I believe that God definitely presents you with opportunities to test your gangster. And like, it started with like a guy in my class in middle school being like, do you want to like take a knife with me and go rob people for snacks? In which, in which God really spoke to my heart. And I was like, I'll take the knife, but let's just go play. Yeah, or you know, whether or not I'm gonna go into a garbage can that is full of sharp objects, nicotine, weed, pills. I only take my prescribed medication, but I used to vape and I smoke weed, so I'm like really, and I like sharp objects, but like, so it's like I'm like I want to go through this garbage can and be like, you know, everybody's inside. Let's see what I find, but I can't because, you know, we're given challenges. we can't, you know, fall victim to the desire that your mental health means you should be a drug addict and go through garbage cans and find dirty needles, and and you're better than that. It hurt my heart because I would throw people's shit away and they'd be like, well, fuck it, I'm not even gonna go in, and I'm like, well, you can't go in the garbage. And they'd be like, what the fuck you mean? And I'm like, I mean, we're better than that. like I mean, we deserve so much more. And one final thought, because I'm gonna give it to Derek. Give it up for Derek. He's awesome. I love this. I really like coming here. But there was this one woman who kind of looked like a really tall version of like, I'm gonna say Ice Spice at the place where I was frisking people. And I'm cute. I know that I'm cute. I can't help it. But I'm cute in the way that I would be comfortable if someone threw acid on my face. Because I would still love myself. So it's healthy. But this woman, she was like, oh, you're cute. And she's like intoxicated. And I'm like, all right, get against the wall. She turns around. I'm like, you can face me. You're not getting arrested. And I start to frisk her, and she's like, ooh, that feels good. So she turns around and puts her hands on the wall and like puts her butt on me. And I'm like, whoa, ma'am. And she's like, you know, you can like touch me in any way you want. And I was like, huh. It's like, you want me to be attracted to you? And I said this to her. I was like, want me to be attracted to you, but this is not attractive to me. What is attractive to me is you listening. so I like get against the wall and let me frisk you. But that's it. That's life. It's fun.
Thank you, everybody. Sky forward. I love Sky's comedy because Sky actually talks about true shit and it draws you in, right? And plus, you see her shoes? Vans, bitch. All right. I keep telling you, gotta get you some Vans. Every comic should have some Vans on. Y'all wearing these Gucci's and shit. All right. Let's come to the mic right now. Look,